Yo, assalamualaikum baringolo on talom sehu kal bismillah yidi be online bantaba or be arabalungo May Karotil turning to the 19th of May 2021, exactly 18:43 p.m. right now in the United Kingdom, 5:43 p.m. in the Gambia. Should be 7:44 p.m. right now in Berlin, in Brussels, in Paris, in Copenhagen, and other European cities. Should be 10:44 a.m. in Seattle, USA, 1:44 p.m. in New York, 8:44 p.m. in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Bal content political perspective so program right now. The Arabalumba at all morning joined Alimil Mina joined and to demanding Bafaleko welcome on board. Thank you for joining me in another edition of Political Perspective Show. The program of that in the Mazatala Tola. For Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Mina kachal men solo la jam asike kachati mi alon ko asentel na fa na banko na fa. Be douane la maribul fanam pro asenne mo tankandi kumol fala me alon ko asina tinyaro samana. Mazatala sem for ndi kumol la me alon ko sa nafa so taje na patio sa nafa so taje banko na fa so taje. Atol me yalon ko fanam albe comment la al fanansi cool safi me yalon ko tol be se nafa so taje. Sal mina camera watching from Doha in the state of Qatar. Thank you for watching us from Doha. Mbe dualan tol kilin alye fanam nasatala sin so jata kende ala bawo nkafu ja nyamin na kobe be sundinga tella so long as mbe niol jila mbe niol selala ning jata kende amon soto kute kelano nyindi amol te kelano platform di amol te nola WhatsApp di amol te nola. So it is very, very important to go routinely. Me dola na banko fana alma kaya baso pani tulaje alma tinku so na party fana UDP leadership entire membership. Zedouane Alfali from the Secretary General Party Leader Sinu Dabo, Deputy Secretary General Party Leader Ajaratu Yam Sek, National President of UDP Ajaratu Yam Ndege Yabo, Ajaratu Sukaina Kawol, the entire executive of the UDP, and Alpha Balo Melbe executive, party militants, supporters, Melbe diaspora, Melbe Gambia, the Dual Albe, Simani Jatakanala, and in Banco Bay, Alama Alay Karaba Sapin na Banco Kam, Alama Alay Tenkun Sapatin BJ. Banco Fanang Manyal Membije in terms of crime rates, Sunya Rolu, and in Farolu, in crimes in general, Alama Alay Dang, Alama Alay in Tanka. Surtout dindi wala Karola ni musola Karola. Bina election même fala nga nyati ngati alama dunga kono kaira kono ngafunda kono kaira kono alama nga ndam sotoje gagné ba sotoje resounding success so that the UDP man sekunda sabatindi banko kam ka banko doku in line with our policies and programs of the UDP come in a 5-point agenda benyaming me alonko ninsita foloke funding ko la Karola kata education, nutrition, agriculture, and food security, health, primary health care, and in digitalization of the economy. Puruka wul kul sembintu ya. Mboka yi dilan bismillah UDP online banta ba tay aralba fukki fan ak juroom ñeneen ci wéri mai political perspective so continuation of waxtaan yi def fii di doore programme ak ñaanal ñun yépp yàlla defal ñu defal jaama suñu réew may ñun yépp wér gu yaram ñoo xam ne dañ faatu yàlla yërëm leen te mu way leen aljana bu sedda bi di ñaanal suñu parti bi tamit yàlla ñu am ndam on December 4th election pour ñu mën a am nguuru United Democratic Party pour ñu mën a govern Gambia in line with policies and programs of the United Democratic Party. Election bi moom daanaka mu ñoo jegeñ every day ñun tamit ñu ko jegeñ every day we are getting closer and closer to December 4th yàlla ñu ko fekk ak jàmm ñun yëpp mbaari ngolu mbe duwala sabanti frewol fane wala mani man ko folkele ko ben ka fu ñamin ci Karla mina katal sutula jam bari nana brother Sana Jaju will join me later Ngamira 7:45 UK time on Ngamira. No, after Gambia, 7:45 Gambia. In Fitro Batala. Sana will join me as a guest because Kunung being a presentation or at the Secretary General Office Battle. Sana me along with colleague of UDP TV Media. I presentation or Kolu D on behalf of the platform. And also the family personal donation. Ticket Jamal some 100 tickets UDP fundraising, and it was a ceremony that most of us watched. It was widely watched. We watched it. Belenga Jibe and lafita on behalf of Bantaba, then a sister network, be tentola under the leadership of Fode Jawla, and in the entire membership. Ke tentoba ke jai for that monumental, decisive step. You menta kapatio sembemtuya, and that is something that Mobenya to condemn lali. Every UDPN should be happy. So mbesana nabe kachandi sotola jam. I leave for la Gambia, so nta keep along on the phone. So ninga call nabe kachala about the occasion. Ate fonga yak mone feel I think Obama from your program or tenle. And he spoke there, and Zainab Ganin from Ndiamteje. They all spoke well. The party leader spoke there. The deputy party leader from Ndiamteje and the national president, Jaratu Yamdage Abo from Ndiamteje. So Sanabin Ala been joined and Yato demanding. Now that we will have a conversation. Coming election of Kasuti Anyam Fanang. Na plan UDP platform zolu kachalbe warala bake. Did you change your time? Yes, we are back to the normal time because what was Sunkaro Konolengake after iftar. So now we are back to the normal time, Pantaba, just before Ramadan. So this is the time that we normally do it. Sunkaro Latin and got change. So Kachalbe warala bake UDP la policy. La policies na Saratolu. UDP be maralol melkala kachalbe warla wala bake be direction on intamba waragla wala bake. So lafita was shenende la bake le gan oli diba wada. Ajanta nala janne. In fact, ni sibito la ajanta nala no. But obviously eventually be sharing abul bake le because ngamra football tournament le jande kala no kunda. Onying heroes all trophy or football tournament different competition all kala. And in fanang UDP la under 20. Kafol Fana will get a fundraising killer on the 4th of June. She's been invited to a lot of events. So, we can have about next weekend or next week, after the Saturday following week, Nabe Agrila Benala Jan Kachala UDP la policies la bakele. So she will be doing rounds. Kata platform on Kachawa and the UDP la Saratola. Bao Nimla Fita. Mole karto fay comme parti leader ya fanyame kun wala diamo kono drabe diamo occasion auto alenga na diamo warande bake UDP le be maraka sa ko 5-point agenda UDP ko UDP kanyanta alon na munon na 5-point agenda ti atol membe ken jibe jam malom fo modol sa fe no munon na 5-point agenda ti. What is the top 1 2 3 4 5? So ngama albe nyanta wolon nale by now because ni mu UDP koti ye fam commande ko ite mu UDP lati so ni molbe ni den kakam amanya na dal na nyina yafo ko ha ande ka UDP la support ndel nga lawyer dabo lafta wala ke president bon ni moy ni nga dalila jumalati ni lafta ko UDP e kambe mara at least ina mari ni ka chalale ye manifesto long ye UDP la 5-point agenda long UDP la tarambulo nyanta lo na le so that is a more conventional pour ye katofai sa ko mol me anke ka fo undecided voters. So malong for Gambia undecided voters will be Gambia right aside malo wo we de jahala because ngamera wo is a term nga may use back in the West do be je melialon ko election can see they are undecided imalo ba file jumale but Gambia by now ndela jero to Gambia de ha ngamera by now mo be la decision o dale ba file meye. Is there any undecided voter in Gambia? Your guess is as good as mine. By now, Mobe Chako diaspora jam. Almost everybody alone. Feba faila UDP lebam, feba faila Manasi lebam, feba faila Halifa Salah lembam. So this is but not that notwithstanding. Kulali ajale Yunus Haidara isafiro ke Facebook. Honorable Sana Jawra ya Sementuya, mojama ya Sementuya, mojama ya siya kwa tefanambika diamola. Health la Carola batela wala la specialization dia la speciality atakende la Carola. So Yunus Fongo atefana at some point baso to la janne. This is the thing. Wale Junior main agenda health yo also tole. Okay, agriculture yo also tole. Youths wala number 1 t. UDP la number 1 youth empowerment na 5-point agenda be maralindaming go through it right now. Ngame party leader for youth employment empowerment scheme kafayeko. Yes, yees, yes, youth funding ge wala sembo maro. So wala na number one, wala bit on top, all right. Then number two, I think number two is let me just have a look. The 5-point agenda I'm looking at: education, yes, education, karamala education, skills and training. Number three, Walon Seno Bundati, agriculture. Then you have health, primary health care, Jatakendea, and in public health, security, and social protection. For number five, Walon energy, coming Kuramola Karola, and in digital infrastructure, what is very important. So, you know, now, Tunkululo Timealongo, no UDP Sita, like that was Sita State House. Well, na immediate priorities. But I manke ko wolu da malom. Man sekunda akamta ko hani suokono. Family ikela priority shotole. Nyin karo mbe nyina kela. Nyin karo nyino na priority nyino na what is normal. But I manke ko is limited to that. So UDP will have this 5-point agenda. Wala bekala focused because ni ajibe hadama di ngote jata kende asatalo no ning seno bunda mam domoro food security man soto. Anu ite doku fanankela no nin jata kende ya man soto. So you know they are interlinked. Ila cool be nyo konole. So prunga domoro soto, jata kende ya soto. Then for linke wali skill training soto, doku wali soto. Kurango itara banko kang energy, reliable energy so cheap, relatively energy supply me along kamang kole abake. So ninyo no soto tare is going to help a lot. So abe economy nyimbe connect la badela ko it will flow. So kachalbe warala new sectional la bakale. Moving on, and Oliduba Wada will be leading discussions on this along different platforms with different other people will also participate. So Nabe Kajasotolajane Ngamira next week, but we'll confirm the date with her. Kulumna Kajatale, Lumena Nyantanalajan. So thank you, Dr. Jane, as well, who is also behind in the media team, facilitating all these media appearances. Dr. Jane Mealongo, our executive representing the media, and Yankuba Dabo. So lafta program introduce la pral sa long. So the other thing lafta men fanam fola mekari hakili bulan local fanan carte fa fila sita carte o de ate fayla ni voter iman carte fayran kayto soto voters card comme un reminder sol men ke jang mekara kala lolum May 29th tilitanda maletutaji tilitang May 29th tilitanda maletutaji pour carte pour registration start. So the amol siaring ka audio moy iba fala ko registration start tale nteta malam foto nya bari ko ay si ma registration start de andu yelungol kafole so ni momo ke fam filindi ka for registration start tale ntol man lawo kumola hayalon politiko fana diamo ka siale dol bi kala fi mul confuse la career registration start le whatever officially IEC nyanta registration start la May karo morning till morning kononto till tanne tutaji kata July karo till tanning kilon. So alinga na more remind to lembe diaspora. Ni more remind us already. Alinga na more taki. Ba ntolu diaspora jama ntol nga energy sotol ntol ka actively. So energy nkana relax ala kola. Ye kelo ke sanji jelu ye diamo ke ninko kelo mafo physical kelo de. But the advocacy me wala because dolbe je wolko kumo moy so wala na fonga je seneyandi mo man tara kele la jam me advocacy la ndol man kele ku nyaaso do UDP ndol be kacala rek pour kan na banku dingol teki kan na banku dingol yamari because ni di anda kelo isa ha UDP be kelo le pro yalo nyim moli ko ikal mo la kumol twist le bat ko bari nga je seneyandi ba ka mo la audio kuntule yeta UDP ko kelole kana be tema fo kelode ma fo physical fight de ntolo ngani diamo beke ngani advocacy beke fom frata finishing line ngana fo mbe relax la tubabol kaf muy ko there is no room for complacency and there shouldn't be any room for complacency wolon kamira ko gagner tele fokabang carte foyo mo buka gagner foling election ko IC chairman ko itele gagner mo la fan nene o ka fombe gagner o matine gagner so it's very important nañ leen bay suñ xel ci lolu election ba nga jublu ci luma do wax ci sosé ñun yépp ñu make sure ñu encourage suñ gaay ñu dem am condition yoyu kayiti judukay birth certificate passport national identity card attestation lolu moy alkali bi ak seful waxuma sefo ya jaaju ci de mom man koku olu mako bi ay jarankol malundi baake ntemalam fo ñi ndenga mara ñomin ka connection sotole sefo ya jaaju ci afana mo one of jamela enable le disa abe barola cample yale ko birds of a feather wala ka flock together ya jaaju ci nte maltala ko wala bi back TRRC fo esa fo nga fay ko dukare imu alphaleti kanati nanga ko modul fo imu sefoleti dukare tonya fo tumola start ka song para fana lafta kango jalal at the beginning ya ke sefoti atata e modo ta wo alkalota man constitutional power soto akate mo lon watate la long they were very powerful but bi na diam da yalon te men kante jaxali TRRC ni momo da TRRC wo safo ko ngan kali alquran but esa sali la game lonne amanga beedi but majority of Gambian will puke kali alquran wala man it doesn't mean nada to us alanga tonya fu ndam male nyolonne ise moje amanka beeti ise moja be fani ya fola asafo ngan kali alquran wala so nyin ka old fota is just formality but it doesn't mean that ibe tonya le fola ni esa mi tongol dete they think they can get from there ay mul malonde baake nyululong jarankol to me alon ko they are not role model for us and I'm not proud of him he's a disgrace sefo ya jaju sha to ku ya bada jara sa fele nyululom reke ke fay in fact yala la dula fo me de malu bini esa ya tongo dete kay ko to le lafta jamme musa kala kingti ako hani ateda mambula wokono ke baba dunia bebe jibela gambino bebe jibela ila dimbal be jibela ni men ka fo doron kontra ngak bira longo esa evidence so to len esa sina maluni no woto ako mfana da bulata jel bari wote kala no ni gambino mak so nyulon certified enabler solti but today yaya jaju si fanyante kala safe to le Gambia hani ndala jero ta manyana kelati all wine in new bottle wolbe ke kana banko kande bari nga president so me alonko bi wala nga madi jobate jabe safirola ko madi jobate ko nyaadi madi jobate ko ako inyanta Ahmad Bah suspend lale pending the outcome of the parliamentary inquest bao ye petition like at the National Assembly ngamere Gambia Tourism Board Ahmad Bah under the spotlight so kisi robala so madi jobate tara safiro ko Facebook ako baro nyanto bari ngo amari jobate fana so nda ngama faran ngama safiro la ka diana broda idron baro malo munon ethics ti baro doesn't even know munon ethics ti morality adama baro mo long because new wolom interior minister tetalage DG Sow tetala NIA fisheries minister James Gomez ne alongo involving alleged bribery scandal of $100,000 ye la permanent secretary of administrative leave la ate man fenkatela so Ahmad Bah ngalongo nyi waro kana be deri mbakle allegation be kumare ingdo ba fala ko hay ko ala audio le fundita bari wo audio ndema moy so I just term it as an allegation so but Ahmad Bah one thing Ahmad Bah be deri mbakle nyi wato malo mo be tapi kan duma I don't know So nyanda bag. So Sefo Yaya Jajusi, he's a bad representation of Jara. Yalo is loud, you have rotten potatoes there. So atebo le kono. I'm sorry, kebalom, I'll follow. But ñun biri bela tajirante yal kele bela cool kele bi sembo jala mul kam imeji la ko bibe sotolale. Nte la jande ndol ka toñale fu abe ñamin. We call a spade a spade. We don't call a spade another name. So nte Malta be back. And during our closing remarks, he tries to portray himself as a good guy. But abetala CFU yalale because as long as abe NPP support, I don't biri yani ngebe party jumal abe NPP le mo be alo ka NPP le support atena la muso al ibebe APR silanu birim barona te sawonda so wala na baro ya tuji. But anyway, so alinga focus on carte file. Let's try and get registration. Mananga programo dati nyinna because hakili bulan lolo. Because ini abalava warda hanisa ini mol diamta gambe dol ka foyko ndela carte fayra mo dem bolle. Du karali alkana mol fondi carte kesola. Namera mol nyanta regional tole fo kala kata sati to sati pour gagner sensitization okay. Even though National Council for Civic Education ebe advertisement ki radio to la pour kamul but dolbi fo ye take over many times before they get the wake up call. Carte fayo ñing carte fayra wal nga menke 2016 alte o use la mba repeat la kotenke gamenol dukare mo registration o sita alta register diaspora we have a role to play. I will remind alingan na molo remind copy paste ila ñomin ko remind lan sonko inke nyanta audio de dalale ay ñomin ko remind tengal ko kadim rasul wo bakilal on behalf of ntol jaran ko bamba will do it on our behalf. Tungo marena audio de da nyamina mafo wala jana yediam right ayta sar yow defal audio pour wa Banjul KMC mafo wala jana butung namul sakaje na regional chairman falon sonko wol sidiamuji alenga namul remind momo be groupe kono ale more remind ita registration wala. So this is very important. Ñin jorangol ñanta ñu la use la pour que carte keso pour que lawyer dabo sindi state house diam ken samota lawyer dabo sindi la yang sukuta ite se diam sukuta forum kono Gunjur Bob Touré wol se diamu ji ani Jambur Keba Sabale se diamu mafon la mo moy bota tundo menna mol se diamu ji yela cool topoto. It's very important that we do this across the board. So wala na remind that science na dung program kono maringolo kalten du kal jay the program o datla fanan kafuko bi mbe program o datla ni menna wolom Gambia crimes wol men benna banko kan ak jafaro warata nga moy fanan ko Adama Barrow ikakata kumpa boro la kata yaay ni project sol bari ala yajale ko Suleiman Ben Soare ay même fois la koto wolom so nga kibaro mem moy ikani sefo le kata mit bama mason audio de la kanin ko sembentu ya but Suleiman Ben Soare wrote about this yesterday ano ifele kunu ami bojan suso confirmation o ko baro kata yaayol amanta fenna na manke politikoti agara political la katani hakalam project all visit ka famke ko akata wala visit no so alinga let's be on our guard Gambia alinga careful Adama Barrow momen wulta akoni election akamunda affaire ko saya nimbalu so nati amota nyami dol fanande we take it very seriously. Thank you so much copy paste akate yakele yesterday in forums in Nyomi bravo. Thank you for doing that. Momo be forum kono emo remind you registration ola. It is very, very important. So Gambian al molbe silari mbakele. Ngajele wolum iko businessman la suokono. Ngaje fatu network ya share, mole ya share, okay, all right, thank you. I got a message. Okay. Okay, no problem, Wally. I got your message, no problem. Okay. Kunun ko ang audio soto jana me alon ko iko bandiol lebe dunkan bandiol le dunda armed men forces there in the old Joshua. Ali lamo yin clip labang.
As armed men stormed this property housing a family and their auto spare parts business. The burglars, as you can see, ransacked the property, finding anything valuable they can steal. When they came in on Saturday evening, the homeowner, of course, was around with his 3 daughters. They were allegedly tortured, and in fact, shots were fired in the air, breaking the girls and forcing them to lead the thieves where exactly the money was. In monetary value, we have been told that they have been able to get away with a staggering amount of 16 million Gambian dollars. A burglary in the town of Old Juswang has left many in the community gobsmacked amid a surge in thievery, murder, among other criminal activities in the country. The Burji family woke up to their worst nightmare on the night of May 15 when armed men stormed their property, which houses them and their auto spare parts shop, leaving with an approximate whooping amount of 16 million Gambian dollars. A group of 6 men allegedly forced their way into the burglar-proofed house after breaking one of the windows. Starting from the family's residence upstairs, the burglars ransacked the entire apartment looking for.
Maybe I should have brought the video of this on the screen. Maybe I'll try to do that and play it so that you guys can see it while the program is on. I will definitely try to do that. Video new form on the screen. This is very important for people to see. I'll try to bring the video right now. I should have done that earlier. You know. Let me just take the video here. I think I will definitely do that now so that also video. So in the meantime, basically, before I bring that video on, Chunya Robe Warale, Iman Nancy Jako, Akai police friendly sort of menka most of the cases ikamen soto. It's not even on social media. Akamitako, this has been underreported. So Chunya Robe Warale na banko kang, Tapalabe Warale banko kang, Tinyaro be warale banko kang, police ol man fenke ka man sekunda man fenke kangi. Nale UDP man sekunda elect. UDP man sekunda tetarla siring. Crime rate going up rek, katarek man sekunda man fenke. Nying is nying nyanta kela topical de melgo journalist ol nyanta focus la kam. Mo bele nyanta focus la nying kam because nying kija farwale warata. It is very very scary. Very very scary. Nying manke politique kuti. We need to have we need to have secure molu nyante la ni molu yela molu safe banko me yalon ko security tije ni magistrate ol fon la korlal ko ikata jel attack businessman on me yalon ko security be bulu. Where is this video? Why is it not coming on? It's not coming on my I try to it is there but it's not. Facebook. I should have done this, save this video on my wall, then now someone on the studio, which I'm trying to do right now. But it is not coming. I should have done this before Ganabantaba. Okay, I've got it now. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. In a minute, Basamara, sorry. Alimbaral. Okay. Alimbaral. Alan Balal, 1 second, like I will bring the video. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I'll bring the
Stormed
video
this
now.
property housing a family and their auto spare parts
Okay.
business.
Okay.
The
Sorry.
burglars, as you can see, ransacked the property, finding anything valuable they can steal. When they came in on Saturday evening, the homeowner, of course, was around with his 3 daughters. They were allegedly tortured, and in fact, shots were fired in the air, breaking the girls and forcing them to lead the thieves where exactly the money was. In monetary value, we have been told that they have been able to get away with a staggering amount of 16 million Gambian dollars. A burglary in the town of Old Joswang has left many in the community gobsmacked amid a surge in thievery, murder, among other criminal activities in the country. The Burji family woke up to their worst nightmare on the night of May 15 when armed men stormed their property, which houses them and their auto spare parts shop, leaving with an approximate whooping amount of 16 million Gambian dollars. A group of 6 men allegedly forced their way into the burglar-proofed house after breaking one of the windows. Starting from the family's residence upstairs, the burglars ransacked the entire apartment looking for anything valuable they could steal. The head of the family, identified as Walid Burji, was home at the time of the incident with his 3 daughters. Walid Burji recalled shots being fired in the air, bounded, gagged, and mercilessly beaten by the armed men.
They started, actually, we were watching TV, and then when the series finished, we decided to go to bed. So we turned off the lights, we turned off everything, and we entered. I wanted to use the restroom. I entered into the restroom. I started hearing noise. So my daughter came next to the door and she said, "Dad, are you hearing this noise?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Do you know from where it is?" She said, "No." And then suddenly she screamed and someone opened fire. Then I jumped from the toilet. I opened the door of the toilet. The guy was straight in front of me. I closed the door again. I locked the door. I called my son, but he didn't answer. But I pretended that I'm telling him, "Come, there is thieves, there is people in the house."
The burglars became enraged at Walid's attempt to scare them off, and that was when the assault on him and his daughters began.
They entered, they started hitting me. They started hitting my daughters. Mostly they were hitting on me because my daughters, they just touched them a little bit. And they started throwing everything from the cupboard. They found some money in my daughter's cupboards, about $20,000, plus their gold, they took it.
The rage did not stop as the armed robbers had a bigger plan in mind, which was to access the safe in the shop where hard currencies were being kept. But first, they will have to overpower the male in the house by torturing him, forcing one of the daughters to use her survival instincts, leading them exactly where the cash was.
They tried to drag me downstairs. Then they saw that I was pulling and pushing with them. Then they brought me in again. They took my watch. They took my phone. The first phone, actually, when he opened the door of the toilet, he took the door. He took the phone from me, but I had the second phone, which they didn't know. So when they were pushing and pulling and we went outside, they were even forcing my daughters to eat artificial fruits, plastic fruits. They said they should eat it. Then they wanted to drag me downstairs. I was pushing and pulling with them. Then they brought me back inside. They sellotape my daughter's mouth with her hands and they started hitting me. Then my daughter gave them signs that she will lead them to the safe because she was not happy with what they were doing to me. So she led them downstairs. They opened the safe. They cleared everything.
Whilst everyone tries to wrap their head around what happened, some are left wondering how the armed men made it to the property even when it was burglar-proofed with cameras mounted on every angle.
5, 6 people. Some stayed with us, some went downstairs, and some were even down. They had a car, they had everything. They even turned the cameras, they even took the decoder, they removed the whole DVD, the recording system for the CCTV. They cut the wires, they removed everything. And then there was my wife's phone, which they did not take because they took my three daughters, they took their phone, plus my 2 phones. Because the second phone, they didn't take it. But when they went down with my daughter, another guy was standing outside. So I thought he was not near. I tried to call my brother to tell my brother to come over. He saw me trying to call. He came, he hit me again, and he took the phone from me. Then when they left, there was my wife's phone, which was in the sitting room. So I called the police, I called my brother, and all of them came. And we started the investigation. And then we decided to forward the matter to you people.
Asked in monetary value how much the burglars got away with, Walid Burji dropped the shocker. In terms of monetary value, how much do you think they got away with?
They went with the watch also. The watch has a value. And they went with some gold. And they went with some dollars. They went with dollars and euros and sefa. If you want to put them equivalent to dollars, they are almost equivalent about 16 million.
Walid Burji said crime has become prevalent in the country, adding that recent times and trends have become scary.
It's becoming very, very, very serious. If these people can come, break your burglar proof, enter into your house while you're awake, and bring irons with them and threaten you, hit you, these people, they might even come during the day. The pistol he had, maybe it's not a real pistol, maybe it's an artificial pistol, but it looks like a real pistol, it sounds like a real pistol, but I didn't see any hole in the walls. That's why I assume it was artificial, maybe it's a rubber bullet or whatever. But in the future, these people will start coming in with real weapons and it will be more dangerous.
For TFN News Review, I am Saja Brito.
Okay, Badingolo Albela Maika Yuribiola and Bantabarla. Thank you. No courtesy of Fatu Network. I'm not doing a video play because seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Pruka Fengolu Taki. Okay, I need to remove this limbar. Let me just get this out. Okay. Ngajela memfoji sunyaro menkaraje ko nankamo Jos Wange. Kiditiol dundas woning kono me alongo I swinging is relatively secure burglar proof bije yo tinya I duntaje kenne woning ko amalon fo nin kidi kendolom fo artificial kidolom bari nin pistol duntaje ye kodo men nanka mo filtaje million tan woro 16 million o manke kodindinti anu nyunu be kisia kan gambe bakale ay lamin camera ka fanyo ko breaking news labe on membekiri but Lamin, if you can tell me the story because I'm on a live program, I cannot check membekiri and be on Bantaba at the same time. Lamin camera, so maybe it is a screenshot no like you telling me the breaking story here. If you can copy it and then tell us what the breaking story is because I cannot monitor membekiri and when I'm on Bantaba live, you know. So if anybody, because Lamin camera from Bafo can go there's a breaking news, Malamona maybe Sunyaro or Burglary right now. But Gambia is no longer safe. Security manta Gambia, Molbe Fakanji, Molbe Fata, Namara Tamosila within the last few months. And nga minister sol moile ba fokanko me ikoni crime o jama ba Gambian ole kake. Well, the evidence of menketa Tanji, ole matusar, Guinean ole afa. Menketa Kombo Sanyang, Jibril Cisse, Senegal ole afa. Menketa Mandinari, recently, Buso, allegedly Senegal ole afa. So allegedly, the case sabasutol me along involving foreigners. So you cannot pinpoint it is disingenuous among correct pour minister kata radio to gafoko Gambian ole ka nying kuolke. Mafo Gambian bukakere, but foreigner fanambake gam. But for a matter tale jumala kakebang, ngamira a sober government, it inyanda focus menkam pour ka crime stop. Gambians should be safe. Na businesses should be safe. Residents should be safe. Molu nyanta assurance from the government. But nyiyate niko nyimman sekunda fail tale. Wala nanko ali UDP man sekunda samana. UDP man sekunda security will not be compromised. Ngo economic be banko kan. Ibe muna laje. alinga tonyafo. They are just protecting Adama Barrow because they are not doing police. If got police duties ke, economic book police duty ke. So na soldier wuli killing wale bek banko kan from ECOWAS, but in Nafatela with the presence of economic in Gambia, walatin crime rate is going up daily. So what is the use of economic in Gambia? Just to protect the first family. Adama Barola security to because Adama among Gambia security will trust. Miracle Gambian securities will revolt against him. Ni economic bota Gambia. But President Mame Alonko, ite you are the commander in chief. Imela own Banco Dingol trust. Are you fit to be a president? Now, the beginning, situation on you was very, very tense. Then, Mota Folano Franco, Mang international forces only to try to bring calm. But Sanji Clean, Sanji Flo, Sanji Saba, Sanji Nani, Itaman security sector reform monkey. Wala jena Sankare Baji, National Security Advisor, ala doku na fale. Iba jokan salary collect for nothing. Gambianolu, alenga, let's watch our bags. Momo ye personal security ya prioritize. Aleta in groups. Anu suol kono kana kido because na mansa kunda ngamo they are coming up with plans to try to beef up security. Anu NPP molufon, they are complaining. NPP da malfon because being a audio do soto jam. Mbadingo audio player li. Musu niwonyin ko amu NPP leti. Ala satarot. Fa amu NPP leti bang. Alingal lamay for NPP lombang alingal lamay musul ni ngonyen badin gambio assalamu alaikum first family fans ko la magli di nuy ñepp ku ci nek ci tural santa rawati ne suñ president dañu bëggal suñ bop muy president Barrow waye man de lima wax moy bala nit di politique ma ngay tek tal election da nga am jamm de so gisé nit di jog di dem di politique tej sa kër bo wara dem politique nek in peace mala wala campagne nek in peace dafa fekk nga am security bi mu ngi jess dëkk bi de ñi yaxa ñu ngi yaxa de te ñi yaxa bu ñu yaxé duñ ko joor kenn moy ñun ñu nek NPP party ñun suñu party bi comme ñoo nek the leader of this country ñun lañ ko tek de li yaxu yépp ci suñ kaw lañ ko tek kon nañu seet jamm bi nu mo ñëwé security génna ñu am alert security bi génna ñu def li ñu wara def ñu wax li def li ñu wara def mun na am ñi wër di yaxani sa dëkku ñu ci biir dëkk bi dëkk baa ngi free borders yaa ngi free nit ñaa ngi jóge fu nekk di duga doo xam ku duga ci dëkk bi ak ku duga ci dëkk bi man maay wax loolu man maa ko wax personally nañ leen jéem a jóg ñu am security ndax li ñoo ut ñu mun koo am li ñu war a jóg pour dox ko pour président Barrow ñu mun koo dox in peace ak xel mu dal waaye lii fi mu ne nit ñi ragal nañ xel mi dal xel dalul de xoola Walid Budji liñ ko def barke démba Walid muy dëkk ci biir dëkk bi deena ay kër jàkkaarloo ay kër ñu mun a dugg këram def liñ ko def te kenn yëngatuwul ci koñ de kenn yëngatuwul ñu du ñu mu jàkkaarloo du ñu mu dendal ba ñu war a shoot a gun kenn mënu koo dégg kenn yëngatuwul non lii doy na waar nañ leen jóg ci security bi fast balaa any other thing suma jigéen jërëjëf nga ne foog naa yow UDP NPP supporter nga waaye yow da nga xalal liit nag de wax nga dëgga waaye yow suñ attaque góor gi burgi xama burgi naka la sax waa ji bitikam bi boo xam ne démbale waa balaa loolu nit deena tànji dara génnu si case baa ngi on gunju Sanyang ñaata nit Joko night club jam nañ fa nit last 2 days am na keneen tamit guñ fa jam paaka ñaata bakken la ñoo la Gambien si ñaaka fan yi jigéen yi Buusu Mbaala mari Mendi kooku tamit rey nañ ko ñu ne allegedly ku ko rey ñu ne kooku tamit dafa rey boppam something Gomez so léegi NPP now they getting Lamin Camara yes nga la message I'll check it out thank you so NPP léegi la ngeen da ngeen tardé waaye lii moo tax ma ne gis nga ga Afrique lan mooy suñ problème buñ set yow man kii laa buga Adama munut a yore Gambia wallahi kuy support Adama danga support Adama ne comme yëfi yaa ma neex la rek wala man dama bañ opponent sami rival sami buguma UDP rule Gambia loolu sa right la waaye ne Adama Barrow mun naa yore Gambia because lu gën a clear mooy président boo xam ne yaa ngi toog ñi ngi raise a doomi Gambia yaa ngi am police yaa ngi am security million waaye police yi they are equipped amuñ oto bu baax police yi amuñ resources police yi they are living under constraint police yi ñoom ñu ngi fa rek pour ñoom tamit ñu collect xaalis ñu si tali rek trafic wala ñu ngi deal ak businessman yi pour ñoom tamit ñu am seen dépasse waaye the police in the Gambia are poorly equipped nañ la waxante dëgg tey NPP ñoo gën a am resources than the police of the Gambia than any department in Gambia National People's Party alel buñ am benn department amu ko loolu naka la mën a possible kañ la NPP form be NPP moo am more moto more pickups than our police department fo ñu man Gambia almal amal bala fabang mo moyte Gambia kanu ite la fa Gambia la ita ñaato National People's Party moto membe bulu wala siata na police olti fo ñu ne ñanta banko sambala ba ni di amte ko ha ñunum opposition olati ñunum UDP kolleti iko da male fode itol buka toñaaje kamem fode ibuke law toña ak challenge bari yalo iko al ngata dorom nañ leen dem rek nañ leen dem adama munut we are seeing evidence every day president bo xamne yow mënuloo jox security sa waa dëkka marchandise ñu ngi seer yow la nga mun waaw da nga dem sampa ay roads waaye mané bala nit mun a dawal si tali bi mu am security bala nit mu mun a daw si tali bu baax na xelam bi dal jani be moto boron la silo kan ibe tamala ngamere be tala confident ne ko meñi moto men balla I have security mbetala jana bandi yolte boylaga Gambia keta bandi satewoti economic la nafa taro Gambia nafali ala nga ñini ngar ko because iko wolu ila role doesn't involve police bari economic sojarol ka facility men soto wala domor kendol ben soto adama baro e resources men di wala wala domoro kalen yaaje state house wuli keme wuli talulo ka de ni Senegal sojarol ni economic sojarol lambi di wala domor bal men ke state house Gambia police wala ale army jala Gambia National Army e wuli ta de complaint ko ni data barak solto CDS drame ila molbe complain kanne domor kendo fo na police ol buka soto na army buka soto because we have an occupational force me yalan ko man sakunda e nyaatili wala kama yalan one thing in Gambia adama baro a selfish tabakele adama kun kilingo ay wala tamindi bankola wala nan ka bala fa mole melka adama support because adama la ko abe lankaren abe mo beleyaji amenke ko talin nom or we are just talking out of the blues or we are just talking for the sake of it adama e Gambia le tamindi ñing crime rate sol me yango say NPP mol fo da malbe diamuka sabali la audio nga soto jang ngamra le Allah moy forum ko sabali da police ani police do fo sonkata ji imala case faydandi just because I adama baro le tof ali nga la moy sabali la
assalamu alaikum Abu Maron fan club for UDP be forum mol be kontonna be Abu Maron kontonna be na alfa kontonna ML Diba Ibrahima Sabali amame jete bawaran singate be na alfa faran kontonna moro konte boroboro be la moy lal be kontonna be na jeta musu ba kontonna ja binta bata bali jabi dabo tunkara mabali mun lip kali amo im nyamen na press conference to lumo men tambita mansakunda baro la mansakunda ibe kalabante ya menna anin tilimbalia anin tajire ya politiko men ilafta murundi la nan Gambia kan ngawo kullu dole wanyare kibarol to men ya lon ko ifuta tamma ngamen fo press conference to nko kuma jamale na fata jang ko nte modu sabali mbe targetol kono me yaron ko SIS state intelligence eje as maria to falling ngamen fam anyway NI memenum NI80 ya kulli ya to falling ajiko na mankuto man kili wala SIST e kontebe wala targetol le kono pour kan attack as fatale sinya jama mbuka kumo jinkan mbuka kuma foje kato wato malla ko mutonyalde bani kibar rabango nata men soto safer rali men safe ko Adama Barrow Ousmane Sow ani Abubakar Jawara o letta fawta pour kante ambush on kole nyin kode ntenin ko do yandila nta ko la kuti me alon ko amanke ku kumati foto nyante wallahu alam baringa mellon taman serol min finti ta janni nyin kuma kan o finti la wala tinnan ko ngatu nga finti ngani kumo landi dunia be nyato mul salon mune be fokan ko mune be tafawka kafu na fanyi ko dam malem fante fen fola bari janni nyin be kala barole ko sayale fi siyata ay malote yin election oto kuma ko nata finti NPP la forum ko dinte tata gambi sara fondin kewol be wala kafula nyoma yen attaque yen singo kati ngaw kuma ko ngajabi de katu meyo fo mato long dol ko fam amambo gambi sara bari ngalen ko NPP kafudi ngolem bari kuma ko ngomel lata o kan wo bota NPP la regional office le UR adum molbe d'accord ta ko meyo kuma ko fantindi wolen o keba kalabante o tiga ko may bugu drame kabri nyum ko lata nyo kan ko mbatu nga findi nga press conference ke ka tandi barola anala polisol ani ambassador ani dina nyaton gol ko iko subawol ko where there is smoke there is fire si obe dawada di mbabe wotole o press conference nata foko kunum be foto la police kundato la headquarters ka complaino di la ko nyine be caring pour isa ko investigate ya hakilo tuje bari o press conference fangoto na wosi dadi ko Gambia police force ni bunya ngi horoma police ul bunya ani horomo le be ni tema bari la nyaton ko dolu bije yenna police do ko dinkira ya wafi le de ya wafi criminal businessman le nyim banko kan zahiran mo be nyala so police ol njikita nun ko ise la do ko keno ka banko dingol la nyanto tanka bari mbina jikila te la Gambia police force la ko woto sai dalilo melo me ya lonko police ol sai ni hajo soto police nyaton ko na namu ko do bije député ol ya approve ibuke nyatili wala ikata businessman ol noma pour woli la hajo jara muna o police ol be tilina no banko kan ne ba police ol la police businessman o me ya lonko anaka kuke jenne me ya lonko police ol dunta kala ko kisi ka investigate so asekeno criminal ko le wo mo si fala ko be nyame munanga police ol be sonna wo kala ko do ta kata police station o lo badi ngol Gambia no nga sino bula nga wuli na banko be kasara la amanke kilinti amanke fele recently police station o janita ima ko investigate follow from businessman o wuli ta akate wo police station o lola abala na fulo dunda police ol bulu police ol ka certificate o diala eka kumama ko jalo adum wala ko kisi kale jumale ya longo kala ko do bandi min dole ni wari mo dun tan yola police ol be tilin nano ko to nyaade bari ngal to nyafo nyoe ndata police kunu ngambe njeje amantere police headquarters serious crime you receive bunya kan ni horomo kan ye la moyna e ko ni santa Banjul police station ye la wosi daldi mfuta faje police station oto bunya ta ko kono horomo ta ko kono yini officer killing e wala dinna akayto men fang ay ata kana complain o kayto be norinne abdanga ko yemuni la wosi dare isobita jumal lela isobita jumal lan kay president Adama Barrow Ousmane Sow SIS DG ani Abubakar Jawara kabri ngo fara ki joya fara ay bur akoy ko mbatu ngana ngamira tata la boss non leya amurta nan ko tenke akonya ko jumale la sedoti kay Gambia so mo be social media Gambia na sedola akidi tan ko tenke police officer do babala kewalem anyum police officer kulom balo anyum police officer jadilo anyum police officer fellom balo nanamaje distance o men bannate may metar fulasi aya kamale fayma jumale la sedoti nga ko Gambia social media akonya ha ibe o fala nyaadi de ni ma fo wote la e man case soto nkaye te mo parako soto ka fonte modou sabale fo ngati soto fo ma soto nga adu la nyi diamu nya fana man tereng nga ba ni la moy nakumo la nu ase keno ite nyini kala fan jumale la sedo bari nata na complain di man nakumo futandi folo ika wuri kai ka fanyo koy man case soto nga ba baraka di mo tekla ka fo modou sabale fo case be fo case gambulo ha wuri ka kan fo la konto waro liba afamo ki joya fara abe kalabante diamol ngaya man tereng kay te nyong dimsi fama nyana Gambia police force la uniform odunna adu man tereng katu ngalo ne ko ite la do ko kela no al ni kalabante wol men katara nyokay ko do di yalla wala batin la te no la do ko tan la fayde mo sabani ko fam fo mo jalin tay ala te sedon le benin ko wala bari nyin police officer kulubalo fallombalo ay se butole ja aya bulo la kam bat dimba keso wala bulo jani asabata ko ala boss ñol fintita dalon nak bu kala fika motumi wala ka faniya fo na diamuto police officer killing ne nyinke barala boss ñol kam di wol fintita wali mane ne le yen sabarindi ndiamuta bu ñakono ani horomo kono e konse muruje ngana complaino sa feka samba fombe murulaje fonte murulaje mawlo bari nga mentara gambia police kunu aman tereng adama baro ala daji kan tayya na security forces fanan dolu bije ali lamoy nako mola ma fay be ila nyaton ko dolu bije la tawala kala criminal businessman ol iben national security institutional ibe sankan nesain kawale be kering gambia pour al salon na kuma fale gambia ali al nyaka sinna ali en soso aman sanji kilin fulasi ale ali yaje jaharan ni mudandala rol ti gambia di ngol membe kering gambia banko kambi na banko kasarata atinyata Gambia Police Force private property len sign adama ding killing fula wolle tamu Gambia Police Force ni banko kam bitilo Medin kumo fokan dandalalo reng ani sede yandiro ka adama baro na e nyati li nyola le nyobori ngome yalon ko amanke sisoti atagela sisi bati kakate hanyila wala jimole mbe nyonyenta kan mbe futala nyoma dame nyamote falin naje bari nyimu dandalaro ti ani sede yandiro o modu sabali wala nyantote buru kala jang modu sabali wote tajire ya la jang criminal bandiol ini man sakundala tafawokam atakela insha Allah taala inan ko motin teral bari ma modu sabali assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Ndoma Mamadou Sabali abala encounter with the Gambia police first brother because ikanyene ke alamin kamera I'm trying to get your message that you sent to me. Ikanyene for dola for kanko muna tena Mamadou Sabali tita case ni sambala police. Okay. Ibe ole fokam sa felata daji as long as it are Gambia police Adam Boroto for like. In fact they wouldn't listen to you because Africa la ko balafa warsale Africa le president wol muta komen wol be loi santole ntolo Africa do ku bale bembul momo ketanya anu mol kanyina munela yalante quand même jaxal president fo mol la masindi mol la carte wol president sindi bari ñu mol public officer soko police wol president wol to for rek e kam la yen jala irle kana because Mamadou Sabali just merely accusing Adama Barrow. They thought that is womu tabuleti. Womu manyana wokela. In fact, dolfa baba fako Mamadou Sabali fa nyale mat. Ka president ko wo charge. Ka president implicate. Jumana president fa manga hadama dimoti. Position of driver all today. But amanga ko he is a superhuman being. Amanga hadama dingolonde. He's human like us. But this is the thing. It's good. A better than Mamadou Sabali tara case report police. Sama. Alaman tankala ning diamo wulita. Yala ita fola ha manani manda police. Because wolum fo brabe press conference la. Ngeje ba fola ha jani be press conference kata police. Afela tata police. Imala ko faidandi. But the good thing is Sabali did what is appropriate. I silo nyinta atata police olia. So saying he has ticked all the boxes. I press conference commanding. I religious leaders will bonda kalama. I Gambia bonda kalama. Banko be bonda diplomatic community ya jibe. Number 2, atata police will fana ya. So saying Sabali nyanta meo menkela ya kele. Saying Nade breaking news. Homorto village in Kombo East is said to be spot of the latest border problem between Senegalese military and villagers following Senegalese forces entering the village to arrest a truck driver. Stay tuned for more updates. Membe Kireneni Safe 28 minutes bring Lamin Kamaraba screenshot la. Iko kibaro me alon ko kibaro kuta malom. Homorto sat village me alon ko iko Kombo East mafon la Kombo Tiliji mafon. Iko mama makango dole ke daje Senegalese soldier rolte maning sate dingolu iko Senegalese soldier rolle du ñi report le nata membe kirine ba fo kan ko Senegal soldier rolle dunta je sate o ñin kono pour ka moto ba drive do ila to address la so membe kirin ko ibe update la thank you Lamin Camara ha ñing is routine ba Gambia o mu Senegal province let is high imang buña imang horoma kabri Adama Barrow shita because iko jalo fo iko farabo e nyama ke bara wala nyama because president men mentol bulu woya famu dala fan jebal Senegal ala minister sol fon ni be Senegal blame la they get very edgy ibokala fi Senegal blame anything they prefer ale le minister la diamo la may ikala yalon jutu na ya fon man tambinina wo minister me yalon ko ngako man storyteller la mantra tumi kanjande nata the radio to this is the first time anu gambian al nyanda ni minister stop la le because gambian olu ale nga ni jabate bola because ntegambera this is insulting. This man aka luxury tale ka gambianol jalay ni mankala jalay froti ala program gambianol le kanyinke ina nata jalay foreigners will blame but wo banko dingol ite kamel blame wolle carte o fayite la president fo yete ka minister even nyim faro ala last program manta kamola la kanje atata la e gambianol blame ako gambianol le ka faro ke ako we are own problem but ni Senegal blame la rek very defensive because it's la security be Senegal le bulu iman tankene ya they don't ibukala fi fem fola against Senegal le la godfather soldi aliya jele nyin kibaro men fana nada Senegalol nana dunta gambi sarale URR Suleiman fa trawale rombang ya bun kidola ya muta ya arrest biriya defense minister nyininka ako wo mu agreement nadi bar muntu male Gambia sojarol dunta Senegal kataka mo arrest je kabri nyima sekonda sita monana man single case soto where Gambian security is a dum Casamas is a dum dulato if oneta bula bandi on Senegal sojarol le ka dum altercation jamale kata Senegal security in Gambia tema Senegal even the transport motol Gambia ni Senegal tema Gambia Transport Union motol kata Senegal le ke moté ko ala yo dunji it's crazy it is sad na bankoma independence to man na sovereignty na compromise le ni minister solu ka si ika banko dingol fo jalay pare buka hani ka Senegal jalay nte ma foko banko dingol ni kuriya kin sa folo le na banko dem to nyaal ngo fo bari ni luntangol fo ne ma kan ali nga fo that is not being xenophobic wo manke ko luntangol le kon Gambia ni Senegal tolom bakilin fakilin ti Gambia no le Senegal de Gambia ntel na ko le be nyokono geopolitically mansakunda sita Gambia fo ni Senegal kambe ngoy taral tema hani UDP mansakunda ni sita mutual respect bilateral cooperation fight established to the fullest between Gambia and Senegal ntoto compromise la UDP government will have excellent bilateral relations with Senegal but amanke ko fanan ibe fan jebal la Senegal bulle fengo fen diata yake na banko no wo manke buñati wo it has to stop but on the Adama Barrow man banko sambano modol ba enable kan alenga na banko ta on December 4th Gambian alenga funti massively surtout funding kewolu al important bakele ni election auto turnout funding kewolu nyanta warala ali funti ale carte fo ali nyam masta ko nda bondi ci na fongol soto na security establishing crime rate will being fight mafo crime tekela Gambia de there is no crime free nation bankuta dunia ko sa fo crime be kadami wala na prisonol be caring pour molmen bare masa ko na me alonko ni molye crime solke crimes have been committed mo buka kitindi biri ni masa ko na sida la fo e model jumala kitindi ko kariya mutala ya sorom buka fengi so the best thing is alenga drive wo nyim bonde driver yala na driver do sindi ji me alon ka sin samba to the promised land nyin drive wo silo filter bulle bara ko mo dote bola baro kan so ani mo dantal mel yalon ko tolbe sirinje ibe fangol enjoy kan wol fanan ko CJ this is very sad nyin bala fa wartale so nyin kibaro men nataten this is just among many stories nga mel moy Senegal sojerol inin Gambianol ko altercation soto inin Gambia dingol nyanda Senegal nak du ñepp way fona Senegalese soldier yi dañu wara respect Gambia sovereignty lo ngena def ni da ngeen ko wara bayyi li jaadut koregut yes Senegal yenañu uppa waye dafa melni tay su France buga ñew jël advantage Senegal du len ne wala Nigeria ñu ne dañu jël advantage Senegal du len ne da ngeen wara respect Gambia because soldat yi Gambia bu ya jame nekkon fa lo lan daan def li time bobu nonu you guys were fighting rebel group in Casamance, MFDC. Why Gambian on tolle fongo nyantam fongol bondila nyin kola yakono wolom the best solution is India mota banna kate kisole ba bondila program fongol so na banko na sovereignty we've lost it to Senegal. Not because Senegal wants to do it, because we have a weak president. President Ome Alongo, in fact, our own internal security. Nko yalo adamala kufo manyana jamfala. President Ome Alongo itela security internally mo regleno. Ibe banko sambala no nyadi. This is simple. Adamala kufo manyana jamfala. Right? Let me check the message. Let me because nyanta check la montong la nyanta sana call la. Okay, yeah, I think nyala call la fitri call la itolaje. So Gambia la situation of nyami. Let's watch the sana call la. Okay. Nyanda we should be ndolle nyanta na banko liberate la. This government Tungo fana message ole Kenyana, let me check. Tungo go check your message. Let me check what Tungo has sent me. Okay, Tungo, no problem. You can do that. No problem, Tungo. I got your message. No problem. Okay. Tungo, malam voy lafta na by video lebang. That means, oh, you want to call in. Okay, maybe you can just call in and be on the call. So not Tungo ngela message ojele. So Nabanko is we are on a very situational very complex. Quality manetambulu, corruption be waral in banko kan kubuka boji. Sunyarole waral in banko kan kubuka boji. So the media is pretty much quiet. The National Assembly femantra kekam. So I'm told banko dimol until leben na banko liberate la. Because Gambia media killing all like a diam. Killing all. And amanjere nga fo nyoe because mbenga lonne. Amanjere satarla. Killing all leba akatakan. Dolu bije wolo kodo nyino la rek. Kodo nyino rek. Kodo drong. Because dolu bije wolo yamereko, this life is all about money. Anu ni anata banku do kuola. Wallahi ni momo kaka kodo le jibe. Woto banko be pan lale. Because kodo be dami mbenga lonne. Kodo de UDP. Kodo de GDC. Kodo de GNC. Today, being a lamin kamara ya safe jam. No, for shorty lombolo ya safe. Ko APRC. Iko fo moto lulu da malbebo pick up lulu. Can you imagine nyata ni mu tonyati ya jammebe nyato ngela fo sanyi moni fula. Nyata ni story mu tonyaleti. Ko APRC pick up lulu. Adama baro pick up jelle sama ngana taworo sile already. Because alanying bill of lading 23 leba okono. And you could dole fo be silo because fo le afa ko moto jamale be silo kan. So within 4 years, Adama jelle soto. Moto tang woro. APRC niata ni mu tonyaleti because I cannot verify it. Ko APRC ko lulu le bebulu dole ya safe jam. For tonyalombang, I cannot corroborate it. So ni momo ya long mele ya long gatole APRC lonne. But hanata kanne bebulu. How on earth can Adama Barola NPP have all these vehicles, fleet of cars? But in Nila Mulu diameter, it going to sponsor Lesotho. Genuine Gambians. Well, if these people are genuine, why can't they come from Nalongo, Carolyn sponsors? You are in clean business. You can NPP support. But I'll be mabori, koma, I'll be motor dealer. L'hôpital motor shop, ambulance all TJ. Anu ambulance all men not a Gambia. If rather talk, you go ambulance all lay. Media and blood, you know, the ambulance all not NPP call ye parade. They paraded those ambulances on Facebook. I remember. What ambulance all member don't talk. Where are they? But the journalists should do inquest on this. Gambia journalists will learn to wulila. Journalism bank forcity. It's not a force to be a journalist. You choose to be. Then you have to do due diligence. Yek stories all normal. But Gambia journalists will work at a Syrian. NPP karibota NPP la sound APRC karibota jana keta jane Boubacar Sidike nyine fo Tunko Marina nyine fo. Is this what journalism is all about? Hafenke nyina safala post, they don't dig into information. Mustafa K Dabo kachala ka information or dig. Membe Kerim Fele information or somebody about what happened in the border. Anunga kumakili sodajan. Nyin drogo me ala be dunkam banko kan. Last week yala ikoye fo tablet solom itari muda ker ayu. Na storyteller moy defana ba fukan coffee show. Yalon te storyteller nga challenge len kay ko ngata nga ben platform killing but ananata accept la because storyteller can nonsense sifal fo. I am surprised the journalist will form a challenge on this. I don't know for him ila faham bali yalombe because biriya nyini ka wala in fact after UDP la accuse la ko political party clean be jang. Well Sadio Siso etele told for the etele commencer etele told for the ndeme tofo but Gambia no nyanta alone nale. But in Tolifong, because more can tell for granted. Journalists like media, you are not standing for Gambia. Gambia on Tolifong Yantam Fong Kodi la media la. Go. It's not a force for somebody to come and watch Bantaba. It's voluntary. And nobody should get angry if somebody is purely voluntary. I told member Njibe Kanjam. 577 watching me now. 442 on Facebook, the rest on YouTube. I'm going to frustrate alien ale Bantaba la. Inala fra alsita leta kudoki. But in ninte bantaba mantara national interest la mbem fam kunkuli wala kuwala. Wala almanyana empower. Bankola kuwa tambitale ka, yes nala neko for entrepreneurship, individual from but we also have to match it up with national interest. It is very important. Because bankobe dunding tola banko dunta dinkole kono sai. Within 4 years, corruption membe nyim banko kan, tilimbalia membe nyim banko kan, media loaded quiet. Until Facebook da maleka diam. Ben Suare is doing a better job than most of these journalists. Alinga Tonya for Suleiman Ben Suare. I'm a journalist. Ala voluntary time akoleta and I'm a UDP Pinkati. In fact, it is good that Suleiman Ben Suare manke UDP Pinkati. More be manyana kafula UDP. Let some order be independent so that it can as a better tool from a fee. Because Suleiman Ben Suare ben in case men no makanyun drogola. Akabarola kulol bondi. Ni lamin kamara leka boninu. Lamin kamara mu UDP quality. It adam kola. But Ben Suare, among UDP, but he is fighting for the country. Aka informational bondi. Adam barola Dubai ta I exposed. And in Sabali, and in Bambamas. And some of us, we spoke about that. Nyin drug case jibe, Suleiman Ben Suare is consistently giving us update. How many of these media houses are talking about this 3 point something cocaine? In Yunatala. They don't talk about it. But Suleiman Ben Suare me alonka manke journalism. Every day abediamla nyin cocaine wala kuala. So, nyin minister storyteller at a coffee show le ako ECOWAS la agreement ning bagasol dunta from one ECOWAS country to another. Imanya no mala. That is a lie. Alafo minister ntenga ECOWAS agreement, free movement of persons, ntenga understand atati. Ntenga doko I have been to the ECOWAS loan kombulo. I know ECOWAS agreement, ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme, akani memfoteng. I know the protocol. It is false. And we all want a media for a because new journalists are in agreement all along. Because ministers they tell us a lot of misleading information. ECOWAS staff honey Europe down. Okay, European Customs Union totally. This is simple logic because the ministers also like come to man karang. Fake phone le town bang. Honey Europe down. Bagasol kadune. Isa for going troko bota UK adunta France. Through trokol me yalon ke bagasol samba. So wolbe dunale Europe len ita checkle, iba checkle. So Gambia la fault lo what troko men dunta jang. Adunta through Gambia at Imam Kare. That was a failure on the part of our security forces. And the media nyanta follow ministers cannot tell us how ECOWAS trade agreement on you. So that is erroneous. That is false. Ni minister storyteller me alon ko talin ngalemati abuka tonya fo. Because hadamadi ngo nibe la banko defend la tonya fo. Bagaso na bota nan Casamance dunta anyanta check la. Ni drogo ba kono do. So ni mo criminal obe Casamas, I drogo dundi container kono I dun Gambia ta Senegal. So because of ECOWAS agreement, what troko manyana kel. So the journalists should pin them down on that. So what is completely false? ECOWAS the trade liberalization scheme. Womo. So it is very important that we understand. Ngani ko understand. Nga ko establish. Bagas dunte Gambia. Security lapse manyana kela. Alimba Okay, Alimbala, I got a call that I don't want to put on the platform. Is from Gambia. So Malafa Marila voice it for this, so I have to have Olananga mute. So you know issue this. So false stories all iko da malefo. But Ibrahim Yalo Lamin Kamara Morana he gets away with it. Media houses all they should know the framework of the ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme. Yalong dole afo jam bantaba jam. Ako journalist all other countries they can business. You can focus on that. Some of them they focus on law, legal report. You understand? If you want that on law, you can speciality sort of. But Gambia journalism all Benjamin, you book a specialization sort of. So ning government official all nata, you come a claim for it, you book a pin down on because that is completely insane. Kafo troko because of ECOWAS rule. Troko doing Gambia so manyana ankera. What planet is this man living on? Because Europe, with the free movement of goods in Europe, ni container be do neke check le kan you drogol me alon ke mutaten kalabantol ni mol me alon ke smuggle ten through Euro tunnel mol me alon ko illegal migrants all ikadu UK ke mutanyadi. So ninko ko okay because of customs union member Europe so ni troko do ne manyana they do check ika spot check. So trokol they should always check. Imagine Senegal wole amuta. Senegal ma foko ñin troko bota nan Gambia le ali nga bulaji woli ya check le wala douane woli ya check le cool check. So Gambia should always do due diligence, but Gambia security is compromised because yalo ñim mënon problème o beyti tonya Gambia mënon na problème oti because Gambia president are focused in political law. They are focusing on politics na security me ite na economy me ite marchandise la dasel they don't care say ne ila NPP model start to affect wala na they are making all this noise because now it has reached their doorsteps. Nyimuso me audio but who knows amaribe just one mafa be olto but possibly because cases jamale kata jamo audio de da. So maybe a former selector ko say now molga ni crimes all me moy sound now it is getting closer to home. Either be just one or a neighbor to just one mais ya kola kay ko waye en sen government bi dañu wara jog nak ñu wax ci affaire crimes. That's why the lady came out and made this audio. And the NPP called you on social media, they don't want to talk about this crime because nga kotoke dola diamo moy he said something about NPP call altukam akoyko in fact ni molda ni crime discourse kam Facebook albuka halafika diamo you get angry. They don't want to talk about that. Come to go this drug issue, this 3.8 million. I'm so disappointed in the Gambia media fraternity. I don't want to belabor too much on their point, but in the Gambia no yamalamena. Alinga continue na do okay. Because doli biji yenyin concept le sotoko. Hani doi ni aje doi bi dole safaroke ako doi is the only opposition me alongo. Ibuka government hold on to account, they are quiet. And doibe noise min cake and PPP like government against PPP and even APRC. Now they are quiet. Why? Yalon dalilo mena they are quiet. Doli ngem ko criticizing Barrow is helping UDP. Nyine be mutari bulde. UDP nkolu alen kana na time waste. Nimme malla fika participate diamo kona la mari bula ji. Kuoku asata luminala. Imagine be sefo jajusi. A me miracle Biba Sindela on the hot seat. I tilimali almenke. I lualmen break. So Gambia for wati minala janenga foko in 2020, 2021, Jumalle lota bankoe, Jumalle day. Everything will come to light. Let us just persevere and be patient. Because memme mutari buliko ni di amdeka baro criticize drum it will go lawyer double makoi. Yalo anyano man taminyina. Fanjawya man taminyina. Definitely need to believe the cause. Talk about it. But the Gambian na banko, Gambian on we are a rare breed of people. Take Gambian from Jama. So Nanka Dema Gambia color from Fusundanka for you know what? Is it worth it? And this gets to all of us. So they got Bama Mas from Lakafoko. Fonte Fonyola Diamola. Pamodu does the same thing. Pamodu some Dakafoko. Is it worth it not to Diamola? Because it gets into everybody. Because Gambia lo be ite be lolal aldane kanyu diam sifa mo America le ka foko ninte ka Donald Trump criticize like nga democrats le makoy alfo mo America le bang ko wole la banko le kanu but Gambia you hear these wayward comments fan jawya nite be tonya le fasa kan ila tonya fasa corruption of omu ka corruption of condemn omu UDP makoy loti ka crimes all for omu UDP makoy ka diamo drogo la ko omu UDP ma ola if you are a patriotic citizen and you believe in what you believe in. Wallahi nyanta diam lale. But yalon jama bafona membije. A Jandin Jawara coach is an exception. Alright? Coach is an exception. Wala not he believe in, he has principle. Wala not he doesn't. Madi Jobat is an exception. Madi Jobat a UDP criticize Jan and told Nabokabem, but Madi Jobat is doing what he does. Nyanja is an exception. But Hanu will be from a brand names they come UDP supporter. Alemanying Melbourne Borough for 5 years, Omar Sanyang. And he will and ko will UDP let. So more it tonya. So some of these bystanders, they are quiet, but in him cool the Senegal they can talk about it. Sonkola Kuala Jang, Emandiam. Idiam. So they prefer to help Macky Sall than to help their own, UDP. This is bizarre. Because Nika Sonko against invariably Macky Sall le makoi. No one is a fool here. So even Macky Sall makole ko bari nimbe diabla Bamba Banja la corruption ola Bamba Banja kabra seat kabria samba administrative leave la hani sayen mune be fokala ko dara ni honorarium ko for menka justice ministry some of them don't want to talk about it they think it's normal walatinna momo genuinta jamela kelola wo mario still be tala diam kanne. But the more me along maybe personal interest or something is some Jamela Keror along the way you will go away. Go. Wallahi momo your vision soto. You will live and die by that vision. It is evident. Imagine UDP in Tolnim Baro mbenu kulum kilinanum but bring ngaje ko ani ikamane falam fo ha because Baro yal jam fa wala na Baro criticize. Wallahi nte I would have been condemning Barola in Diamo Hanatra Baroli UDP mon fall out because Meme Kegan Baro. Birin Baro delegation of Sambajana, 27 people, New York. I condemn it. Barola private jet will not condemn it. And what money UDP mon kuya? Baro private jet 29 million for Fenkelema Ninemal. For Barola for the UDP bribe la nyaming 10,000 for Sarah Jawara Lema ke whistleblower. And what more? Loadaba was vice president. Alinga leave na tonya fo na chahano bula. Audit report obeje, thank you so much Momodu Sabali. The audit report is there. How many of them are talking about it? Audit report kisi kisoro funira. Kapale hapa nyima sekunda. They are quiet because membe mutaribulu nali nga nyim forenka UDP la mako. Jama babi yenini jamta quietly because yalon one thing nyanta me understand. Gambian we are all connected. Iteni modo diamuta. Ina ememfo wobanambita follow friend yende waya follow friend then information goes down ika men diamu duma nko le fale santo dol fo ka fale publicly but majority membe mutari bulu alen kana baroke because ninga baroke rek UDP la ñoo dimbali nga UDP le makoy yalum fan jaw ya man tammi ñinna ali ngan na banko fasa. Thank you so much Jandi Jawara. Ali ngan na banko fasa. But in tolmel yalanko we believe in what we are believing. Ibe deyri ñamen ali nge bele dey. Moni mo kana sonka kuoku asata lumina la le. Besi natele dafa ñew lu mi yaga yag. Ku fi tok nga ne waaw man sumay kontor nguur gi dama dimbale UDP. Dinañ xam yow so gomé lo gom because corruption bi ho Gambia. Gisulo tay this Burgi guy, I don't think he's UDP. He became a victim. Jigen bu ñu ray mandinari hana UDP la. Janga bu ñu ray Busumbala UDP la. Dedet gis nga musiba suy ñew dafa daani ci kaw ñepp te musiba mu de du de mëna rañalé kan moy parti bi dafa ñew rek. Unfortunately, who becomes the victim pays the price. Gambiano alinga na banko doku alinga ni triviality sol bula alinga lonna banko e ka diamu for some time bukala ibe memfola. We are repeating ourselves ndemanta femfo kan jan namana memfo anu sama fanante kuma fola jan namana memfo. Falling alla kafata, but we are repeating ourselves on daily basis, week in, week out. All these platforms, all the WhatsApp audio. Muntu mana Gambiano the WhatsApp message bojala. Hadama di nyanta ka self-belief soto. You don't have to be close to the president kabalu. Ninga te ite mari belief te yel expertise soto. Imanya na sote la political party la kabalu. Ngo yaya jambe be marolo la sanyi mwa ninjelu. Dolu bi je namana join APRC. Dolu join te jele briefly ni tago yobal ak APRC. Bari yela balu wol kele. Hadama dingo ni belief te la vision la. Ibe balu la le. Ana satellite malo soto la je. Na banko kasarata le. Al kanafo ko na banko be kasarata. Gambia kasarata le already. Banko me alonko molman sikio. Dindi merangol buka hani. Suto taxi driver fon people are scared. Su nyaarobe warala modole message o kinyana ama me baki. A konye ko Gambia munebe kekan Gambia. Ila korra fon is not secure. Molbe be silari. Marsandise ol dafa selala. Drogo be farim banko kan. Police ol buka diam. Interior minister buka diam. President buka diam. No press conference. So still some opposition elements or so-called opposition elements, they are quiet. Hasidia atemu kura moleti. Because Nima lafi lawyer dabo eke president. What stops you from campaigning for Mama Kande? Fema lafi Mama Kande fana eke president. Do you have an issue with Mama Kande? Right? Bibi dabo political party tani say lebe Gambia sign. Registered political party 18. So out of this 18, it is after imam lafi candidate laje. Then you have an issue. Mustafa Kedabo, I'm sure is not doing this for UDP Makoy. But ala banko le kanu. Pa modu bojambuka nyinke praka UDP la Makoy. Ala banko le kanu. So what about the rest? But saying Tolu Mele along social media, Wale Jr. is even a better journalist than most of these journalists. Because Wale Jr. can make a timeline out. In journalist will book alama ala en tankandi kodi ñini la journalist le na banko because ni kodi ñini la journalist o siata rek media ka nasla media ka tardele banko fana ngamuru koma ñin kodo ñinati na baro dolbita kam baro ñin kodo la na jama bayila foro ya wafi because molu koyte batala but they want to have easy life jama ka kawolti de ñin da habawol mel yalan ko be NPP because imalla fi do ko kala they want easy money. Imagine borrow for 5 years ago, 6 million, wala detail. Because they want to have easy money. They don't want to go and work. You have to wake up in the morning and go and work your hours. But they want easy life. Easy, flamboyant life. Wallahi, nima soto nying, iba soto la ten. You know, ila foro ya iba compromise. Because Gambia, the government is the biggest employer. So some of these media houses, ila advertisement on dilolu jama akatale through government or government related institutions or agencies. So what they don't want to do is ninga mansa kunda fo bagare mbe follow na advertisement on lante balula. What about member caring? How are they surviving? Member caring is staff demalos male employee. But womatin na abukal editorial analysis ke where anu akafole cool hani UDP ni ma ke ku akafole. You know journalism. But Gambia we have a serious problem. So wala na laften na banku dingol advice la. Nyimuntu la own task like it. Less mo kana give up. Karela diamu balia manyara ni mandiamu. Biri yaya jame struggle be kekan. Molu joint at different times. Kafonyin doyata numbake. Dole man belief. But kuoku tonya beje aka grole. Kuoku tonya beje aka grole. So some people will join at the tail end. Some people will come at the beginning. But more important, struggle start kaka semboso. Struggle start kaka semboso. Na jamme week na week. So nyin kari danta ngol membeje. Don't mele alon ko we believe in what we are believing. Alengan na call intensify. Karela diamu balia anu moma nyana mone na nime mandiamu. Nendiro mambetea. Moma nyana mo ha kari amari bulaje are passing the choice one. And then ite mari kamuneke. Gambian damabe korosirola. We are all watching. We are all watching each other. Modo mandiamu amanke ko momanta korosiro. Gambian moment no korosirola nak. Moment no korosirola. Alright? So this is very, very serious. So Gambian Amina sana call at mela bake and Tunko Marane will also join and do analysis here. But Gani wo me Kadim Rasul audio will play la jang. Badinga sana message whether he's ready. Namera badinga for sana can I call in 15 minutes naji before he will be fine. Me Kadim Rasul audio will play la jang. Me alonko idea model ke adiamta. So let me share some of those audios with you whilst I'll take okay Kadimla audio le I did month organized before I thought I selected Bamba Masla audio Nyantamel Playla, but I didn't do it inadvertently Maki, but I think I can go back to the group and get it from there. Kadim Rasulullah Diamodur Melialonko, they are very interesting. I'll play those ones here in a minute. Namera, I think I started it here. I don't know if Bamama audio dollar. But wallahi nim aji fanta benna kumo moyla ay na fokono abadi mula nim menu be ko killing anim menu wuluta wol be ko men kono ay taraw ko kono na ya tara yudi ben kono modi aji fanta adama baroto suto sinola bari badi mula ko kan I wulu ñol la ko kan ila kirabo la ko kan te to fala jande bari itulo bennale wallahi mbela kelo kala ibalo na ko UDP be to nyale kan ntol buka mo bayindi ka fo ni de ko kilin sano le ngafo ka NPP ko le damal be nyali bulaje hani badin Gambian ko lu janning mbatun kana na time for be waste on that me alon ka man banko no mo na fa fenna me ye Gambia di on na fa ngadu ko no ngawo kacha ngabunda soro wala badin Gambian ko lu nin Allah Ta'ala yendema kununga bubu drame la kungo fole nana buka jabi nana ta jabi la malla fika jabi mbedan naye woleto nte fella la kan koteki imaje mbare muso aji fanta menketal aji fanta toure yala kodota fu falato kono NPP kolle du yewke yala kodota afota la kodola afota kordala ikobe kordame wafilama ando nyimbe no NPP le aji fanda anenna muso muterle tunu NPP kola atinna ayeboto ngabelo bari alon te buka mo bayinde ni dunda problème ko no donte ke fasale surtout ni muso muti aji fanda konte fo ka jafi baki bari wobe manke wobe ntena tele tema ni ya tonyen
nyanta fasala le katu ya tonyen Adama Barrow ni motilin de moji ibe nyi musunde ngo ko nyinin kala itere marta banko bela ya foy ko ala keno Musa Drame ala keno diala waranto ala yala ko diala dalasi million kilin dalasi wili keme saba NPP ta fara man soto membe sino la ka fasa yalon ka mem fo NPP ko le kul ja al hakka jakal bat innal barakani NPP ni dunda problème ko le bele ka jam fela keren mo ko soto membe ma koy ko faniya ka fo mente jam fale ka kan faniya ka fo mello jam fale ka tay man aji fanda je jam fatile nga NPP ngate kumandi la ngale nga foy NPP ngate kumandi la NPP ngate fasala NPP ngato lolo ye ikantol menu ka jafi ntolle be lole andu niya jente ke fasa aman ke tetite ngalon ne koy badi ngol be mu UDP kolati woto wala ko kan nte be fasala la fo janni illa al tajaw ila kodo nyanta sotula le andu ba sotula na programme sinyin kumo faje Adama Barrow ale aji fantala kodo murunda kan ila NPP ko le ala kodo ta ala ta wolela ala kodo di wolela min jada ala kodo di wolela pour ya mako keno to ya ala kodo domo dalasi million kilin dalasi wili keme saba ibon keno di ala hanibi woto ite mem mu banko nyaton koti sembo laje yenyi musundi wala nyaajo fita nyi musole te sembetala ntolu ka tonya le fasa ntolu buka je ko nimme be ko kilin wara nimme mantar ko kilin ni mo tonye hanne ntolu na mantar ko kilin pause le ntolu kulu dadi ko men wala mu ngalo ay nga fasa ntolu mu human right activist solete ntolu ka dama de wala nyanto la kele musundo badata abadata baki
Assalamu alaikum badin Gambian kolo intele ma aji fanta touré nasta pour ka shot audio de la dron pro ay hopne ay futa anyanta futa la memma
kuna aji fanda aji fanda kana fa ay futa anyanta futa la memma afo pour ay futa Adama Barrow yala don NPP ko malo pour dum banta mun mal problème afo lafta la ay futa Adama Barrow yenna ko do leta ngakeno sallamin touré ma ayenna kono ta dalasi million kilin dalasi wili keme saba aman kono dinna aman kono dinna ministre Musa Drame botan na kul kalamale ayasimo lo kan nyina mo tonyati ni ko nge fasa ido ko mo fola ko mo me yalon ko alba teta ko mo ten seme mol gambe dol seme moy
cause ko dala sanu Gambia tujiren e kafo manomi ko Lamin Jata tonyin nkotoma factory wale ntana buli so in charge ko danyin na almost 1.4 million ngajo nearly 1.3 million but since bringa kolonyin jo hanibi Lamin Jata nyamaje ay kato dul dinale mini bembulu but memo problem on interji pro ngaji fence wara ka je farafara mule ka fentina koitam so ngatra intata lands ngamina almost nimu sababi dia mutale kesa mambo jabato udro nente jahal Gambia kesa mambo jabato
kese bola jabato because mem marta bankola o fole manke kesoti sakoka ke jaboti 1/6 aji fanda alita men support 1/6 lemo eni teni ko ko kuya men na ko 1/6 ay wala long kene wafila lemo Musa Drame kene wafila ta Adama Barrow mo kene wafila la dum jata mo kene wafila badi Gambian ko kul ja al haq jakal bat innal bata kana jahuka alini musundo na kodo dia alini musundo Adama Barrow koto buro etulo benna ko molal ni musundingo wallahi billahi alazim akete le support ajarta na terniol be ku yate la ko wala le danin aje fanda ka dia mo telefono do fonka kakalati ila NPP national puntum pantang bari ko ba dulu aje fanda ya metalo ko abe fenne sotla je ay bondo ay bo terniol do ani keta kilomoti be al felali ya jamfa NPP ko be ya jamfa ani menu mo terti mo buka kumandi NPP be kono alini musundo la kodo sayam
This is very sad. Normally, they are in the NPP, allegedly Lamin Jata involved in a scandal. Musidonium Ajifanta Ture. Dole from a message of Kenyan and Tamarit follow. Often got Terry Long, but I'm NPP call. The person just sent the message to my WhatsApp, but in Tafola Mali Jamal. Come and mask info. Patio Dol Kuyandile, just a manjarela, political manana mukuyandela. But this is very sad. So NPP call for they are involved in this. So more than the banko trust ni Mosifal Bulbang. So Tonyalo ni Ajifanta definitely I cross Roke, I'm a blind supporter. I think the NPP. Because in the Kafukili Wolfon Kate la Kurota Ika Korawa like a Korajin Tapalek. NPP Pugadiam. President Mealongo Ibiba Noma Wotela right fight, for Bamba Masakanila right fight. You know, a word for the wise is enough. But in most if I'll be firing NPP. Because you know NPP Mrabiji, Kodininola Lebiji, Harabo Lebiji. So they're all making opposition. Amanke Baro support because of they want Gambia Etanyatore. The mal kanyo dribble kanyo katarek. Wow, kugana gaurek yo yai teki. Lolo mo nekal. That is the mantra of NPP. Kugana gaurek yo yai teki. So the mal benyo dribble. So mala ngani audio play jam. Promo jama maybe dolma moi. But this is sad. Lamin Jata, NPP ngolom, NPP la bari ma balom. Allegedly involved in this deal, ala fellow NPP muso me alonko abe malafa be Sweden le fabe mintole bang anyway. Malabe banku jo para be Europe le. Iko million killing 1.3 million. I charge 1.4 million. Waya jo 1.3 million. Tubab du kodo soto be kolari nyami. Ka dundi ka muso la kodo be tapal. Tuma nyim ika korra kelo ya wafi mo fula mo sabaga. So ni data je ko be construction start la do na kontel tam nyi korrati. So you are in the state of limbo. So you know man ta tapale yala, you know mu ni supporter lo ni jongola sol supporter sol mele yalan ko supporters jongolas fanam bi jele. Amanke economics jongola damal bi jele. Militant jongola fanam be Gambia le. Political jongola be Gambia le. And we jama babe NPP le. Because NPP kodo be woleto. UDP ni momo ko be kala domor la jongola te woto o kolini la jongola ke la time le boko kolite UDP di wolle fonga ndolo man financial soto UDP man anonymous donald soto meri alon ke ka truck one ni sabadile UDP la adama barola ni criminal businessman olbe do ko wala yes ntele nga fo musa foti ka fo nga fa le jande ko akani accusation no men ke UDP la adama baro fonlam fa wanyari because hadama di ni man be kuriya ke fonla ke fo wanyari adama len ni businessman tapale wol be dugol ko ale de banku jwala businessman ko police station lo sabale men fo jamla Abubakar Jawara have no damn business ndeba to folalde Abubakar Jawara amang police ol fo mu yabatelati Abubakar Jawara man nyanan to la police station lo lanye so bini Abubakar Jawara iko ay tapale ale for example police ol the case sambala against your finance you cannot buy the finger that feeds you ge bulo me yalon ko kata ka doboro kale bo ito bo bulo kinna no nyaadi ani de be careful wala na hani be domoro le mistake te bulo kingi oh my god wala tubabolu yani expression ya coin you cannot buy the finger that feeds you ge philanthropy sol be keri isita lo lopitano Abubakar Jawara can go to a hospital I laramo dila I borol sama lopitano ay musol la wuludula ta ay je refurbish pengol bu ka soto de face masol bu ka soto no sol wulta janne complainta alnana ya jala Abubakar Jawara kakata makoro l'hôpital why Abubakar Jawara is always helping the police station bring police station or janita in Sanyang bring mama on kalaji Abubakar Jawara follow wulta rek akabe police station on nyimbilla anu aya datile de ikakona bring kama police station some of this police station kabrin tala mamul job alamane mani kafarpela a dati wotu mole akatu police station or finance la anu Gambian ol better la siriba jwala this is wrong National Assembly for should put a stop to this National Assembly nyanda police or command ali kana financial mako because ni businessman or police station or sponsor je Abubakar Jawara fela kidol sama nanjam me alon ke mallan sino soto kidol fele be tinyaro la Gambia ma fa la kidol londe but who knows fa la kidol lo So Gambia be o situation sibal NPP tapale wol siata je back. Jama babe fam faka NPP noma kodolom. Dol bi be free ticket sanne be jagar la Gambia ni Gambia tema. Ibuga jagar menkenum sainde ak jagar in Gambia because it's free ticket. Ibuka ticket or something, ticket also again. Ibe yaila radio station also because go mol melialanko wolbe do ko la jang. To Abuja ngalone ko you can only get certain number of days of holidays in Europe. Nati tebe do ko la jang. Momo kata Gambia ngalonko some people take time off. Mo sifal for it. But ye jama babe ni NPP moli be yaila radio station be fly la. No good, no bad. All right. They can go to Gambia 3 or 4 times a year. Ibe yaila radio station tema. 1 + 1 mo tuleti. Ali amiro kodoka boy na la poso kono. Amambo la poso kono telling afo. They don't even have the means ke fongol sponsor. So barola mol le kan sponsor. So ate kuro dila Gambia foarola. Gambia Senegal ate kuro dile la. Bari asa di ilamin diaspora mol la just purposely kataka diam radio to ke sponsor. You know barola daji ko. So mina sana jaju kola te mela baki. Ngamera nga time mo fa sitale. Then name fitiro salo sita jang. Antebe excuse tala. Tunko Marena will take over from me. Tunko Marena will call him. Tunko ni if fitiro salo you let me know. I will let you come in. Tunko fana be analysis kala. But janin tunko binarek. Me sana jaju kola. Na brother. Ngamera I will have a conversation with him. On yesterday menkata ngamera I think this is Sana's matter because nyanta kola no magena. Let me see. Okay ngamera jin lambalom. I'll call Sana right now. Na conversation also to YouTube line bantaba. Then Sina continue kajala. Well definitely. Yeah, hopefully Sana will pick it up any minute from now. Hey, Sana.
Yes, Mr. Sehu.
Enembare, guy holiday maker. Ibe nyari.
Mejandro Sehu, mejandro alhamdulillah.
Family be nyari.
Family be alhamdulillah.
Good. So are you okay? Proga shortcut asoto or right now?
Yeah, yes. I'm good. Me bureau for the but I'm good.
Oh, you are the bureau. Okay, good. You are live now on the platform. So any audience or in your content, then we go ahead and have a conversation.
Okay, abarka ba ke Sehu, abarka ba ke mbe ila beautiful audience la moela. Jibe la ñu la moela lu. Ya mbebe konto na mbay tentula le jaila. Again, mbe defana tentula in the entire team of Menbe UDP online Bantaba for the great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Gambino le mission that everybody's asking about you.
Afa ko fara besi lokanda inshallah mina.
I know.
Yeah, but ni sana Nazareth, then you represent the media, UDP media as a whole. So afa ko leader bije rek akam dan tolle bije fo wonte, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but Sana, thank you for giving us time dinner. Kunung even mashallah even baleketa biro toje. And you are the center of it, and we are all proud of you. All the UDP media networks, UDP media TV, under the leadership of Fode Jawla, aliye presenters on like a party leader. Maybe Dolio Misle, Nalonga, it was widely watched on the. I was watching it. A lot of people watch it, but it's a synopsis. The more cool tata nyadi yesterday. Go ahead, please.
Baraka Sehu kunu kaya kana kontan lumbale de nda fama surprise ta batele seku atandi na loko UDP mun patriote me alonko funding ko be nyanta chance tala le yedunje yejibe roke ke balka dindul ke nyame I was so surprised na ke bal menje men fintita nang and that was a very short notice.
Yeah,
me alonko no wala ji fenkala Zainab Kanin as the chair of the fundraising committee. Yeah, so before I depart from the US, Gambia anytime. Mbe Fendonet level 2 was the fundraising show menyan takala with the Jaliba. But now this I as far as Sanajadu is concerned, more long from UDP TV and media. So when you donation on in Kalamba, I'm from Tola and in platform in Tola Menkara UDP TV and media. So upon my arrival in the Gambia, Zainab contact as the chair of the fundraising committee and while deputy boy Shedika no for an alert. So not after Banjun. Now come up immediately I party leader in contact party leader go ni alata sana na talato 4 p.m.
Wow.
So what time wala fana cable contact, the entire executive was here. I was so shocked about it. So also for now, UDP TV media really fundraising fundraising kala with Janiba. There's another initiative for the financial nkombe ticket kemesana. So what ticket came off on members of the platform when we played your killer, personally for play tickets and Tanzania. People like Sister Jara for tickets and Tanzania for the ticket Tanzania. So members of the platform do the ticket rules and do the ticket Tanzania. So at the end of the day, no 100 ticket or sanale now distribute within funding good. And then the money will go towards the fundraising event. Wonderful. Yeah, so yesterday I personally donated $10,000. Though it's a small amount.
No, that's a big. It's big. It's not small. It's big. Personal donation of that level. Mashallah, whatever. You were warmly received, and in fact, your mother Ibama BJ in Ibama phone.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really really touching to see in Ibama a party leader. Yeah, how did you feel yesterday, Sana?
It was emotional at the same time. It was very, very wonderful because I felt so humble because Mbama follow Yafa nuclear la janani ni torol giving her false news ni dingo na jamba mutalale idingo 10 sometimes akawula fanga ita double meet wala ka calm down damandi. So yesterday anyway I'm making a donation to the party and party because my mother is a dead UDP.
Yeah.
Now my mother dead UDP, UDP alone UDP the marriage. But Yalam Banin do sometimes she felt a little bit scared about newsmen received. So the also emotional part of it was that I planned that both my mom and my dad
and the late father, definitely.
Yes. Unfortunately my dad could not make it. But Segu UDP is a particular they are very down to earth. Yesterday I met with Amadou Sane, Messenjame, Tombon Sedignol, Kemo Sise, Morlamin Dibanyol. It was very, very wonderful. And Babala Commando from M Sabali.
No, it was a frantic affair yesterday. And Diamo just before it greeted Diam Ajara to Yamunda Yabo, National President Diam planning Ajara to Yam Sek, the deputy party, the Janin party leader from Kadiam. So Amadusano can you bate Tony can Iconate Kodoso that at Wanda Mala Kodola Najago Galba Tony. But Shana, definitely yesterday's event was really, really great to see. And it's gonna be fitting that to bring you here to talk about it. Ngaronko, you are on holiday, you are busy. But you're quite killing for you. Alala Kualam, but ila intention molti e famani ala mani mani ko for kala prafana itara manje bari ala kiti kuola ala mani you propose but God decides yo abe dame ala mani mani ko for kala bari ngalo abe dame at the kanamba feel like proud of his son, so definitely
many opportunity telephone to let you know in UDP online bantaba and all the other UDP on ko see live Facebook page kadiamu many ka social media. These people on the ground here, they really appreciate us and do not go recognize and they following us day in day out. And they definitely appreciate us. So let's keep it up and let's keep the momentum high. Because and then they definitely trust us. They really appreciate it. Party leader attended, the deputy attended, the national president attended, the entire executive members will be attended. Definitely, in camera, they are not following us. In camera, they don't recognize us. They definitely appreciate us.
Ngamele for bring Adiamba for ko Anika Diamole, but I'll never meet for that national president for echo the same thing. It can follow it and we just encourage it because like Nintolu Bakang Alpha Melcom to Melialonko, political heavyweights, you understand? Don't political long Nulontol Karamold, you understand? We are all learning from them. So Ninu Lucasi Kantolo Lamoy, what on Alhamdulillah, what on Momo. Nika Kemeke, akafu. Yeah, understand? Because along ko ila message is
Yeah.
going. But sana janimbe blala party leader la diamu. Ye mune karanje as because ngalo he spoke extensively. Ye mune karang from the party leader la diamu kono.
Follow na mem follow karanje wala mindiko ya muto ko media is a powerhouse pour ka party wala program ul wafi ka party wala agenda wafi ate found as our flag bearer pour ka market no.
Yeah.
And I come clean for them for you. Let's talk on policies.
Yeah.
Let's talk on issues.
Yeah.
And let's make sure that when UDP masakunda sende me na bankole.
Yeah.
Because banku dingol be member banko ga wala member kere. So el aftalo nale di mari be bondi la nyinkono anim be bondi la nyinkono nyame. Anana kuma clean for them for media wala mindiko na mna mbeka hatro wala momu nana kuma for now based on facts.
Facts, evidence, yeah.
Yes, now based on facts and evidence, and let's make sure that for now it doesn't have to do with personal, because it's personal issue no longer, but we don't want to go into that. And we want to run down when they go low, let's go high.
Yes.
So our advice was very, very important, and attentively, and again, he was not only addressing me, but he was addressing the
all of us, yeah,
media network,
yeah, all of us. Yeah, because she was a boring now. So we always, I think all the platforms, our doors should be open for the leadership to admonish to us. On right track, and I think we should all be. But Sarah, also, illa colleagues on the UDP TV media, how did you feel meeting with them? You know, some of the folks like Bayo Sonko, Jare Fayanke Wolu, you know, illa team members on the ground. Your feeling to meet with them yesterday?
Certainly after the picture mbelori na mbediamu kambeka jina foko UDP is like a malamba fala nyaming bala bakam tala be yellow lokono.
Yeah.
UDP is like abene DNA lokono because more lebe UDP, especially most of us in the diaspora, nka diamu 24/7 nka kullo kol kacha lata nyola nka nyola kullo fonyoy. But we have never met.
Yeah.
You know, it's an example that I've never met you.
Yeah, na manyoje follow, but ngala menyoje la election time. Inshallah.
So you know, most people meet go say because most of them I've met for the first time. I've met Bayo for the first time.
Yeah.
Esa Suma Jafune, Jarai Fayin Kenyol.
Tima Lawato. I think I'm in Tima for a program, so Tima Lawato, you know.
I've met Tima for the first time, but for the Mr. Demol coming and doing you.
Tengaru Kasado, ini Kasado Mitalebang, US. Oh?
Nikasa Mitale, even today we met at Joshua.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Nikasa Fana Mitale, and then we're gonna meet again on Jaliba Solid Dolin Takalajang on Thursday, Sedinko Musolko.
Sedinko Musolko. Thursday, is it this Thursday? Yeah.
Oh,
Friday the 21st. Yeah.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, and next weekend we'll be in Brookford. Yeah, I wish you are here on.
No, I know there are a lot of events going on, Sana. You know, I'm really jealous of you guys. But either you can hold the fort for us there and adequately represent us. So, Sana, you can go and take it along. But thank you, Inata Bantabako. Let me just.
Yeah, but Segu, I'm telling you, platform right now. Man situation of more than maybe in Bangkok.
If I love it, you got all the yeah, good I remember about political temperature in Yadi, Gambia.
If the Gambia not go and kill a family that Madi Umbori nuclear Madi Fala. Gambia nothing is going down. Gambia is not going forward.
Yeah?
Gambia is going down. Bina mo meet market me along Kabe, Wafro la Serakunda Marsoda, Wolfang Kanifanya, Konyajan Femboka Falinja. Akonya Femboka Falinja. Akonya Katako Maladrong. Akonya personal development ole bejam wala ni tamala na tela bumol lo ba nemen ko si jam wala mseku masa kunda man gamelo la nyasoto masa kunda man gamelo nyasoto all they are doing ya wala moto ba borondo le mu NPP bodol be kuntum na dlalto ibita restaurant to sularo keje wala to ibita lojol to they don't have time about kafako kula onyanta sotola letalo nyanta di bediala sama fila kana what do we plan for the farmers election fila kana registration Gambia no Masakunda man Gambia Nyasoro, but Gambia Masakunda under the leadership of Adama Barrow can spend $5 million on one individual, $100,000 on one individual, $50,000 on one individual, and another NPP, but they don't want to spend that on cool me along wala necessary. For Nico the camp schedule into the Mamoji and Foro. Menta for Nico Barobe Canela, wala me cut off a barora.
Ndafala sana ni modole bata Gambia abala USD afananta na Gambia I simply akonje said ni malom baro fo be criminal akonje ko teta na Gambia hadi taxiol iko hani motol kono I take a taxi dole ko I think somebody tried to provoke I fangi ko kamu baro support ala ko mulbe sarita kan ika ko baro be muneke kanya so akonyo ko general in the country baro man support but ni NPP mol diam ta sana isa ko ila ni support ala they are saying that baro will have landslide so it amene be jikri mala what are
Thank you. This is a very good question and a very important question. And no more diamo than men be NPP from Lokona Konyoko. You be jikri ndula kilinda mala wala ni registration menkana.
Ha.
Mala be jikri mbudela je and you registration menkana wala cross border registration e bolegala. This is why yesterday I gave this message to the leadership koeko. Koeko said amuno diaspora be tola and diaspora la concern munyati. Wala na leadership they should be very vigilant. Our political parties should be very vigilant during this registration. Baro ya lo kata kanyela barola muli aloko eta kanyela ani ka baroka mulki moro men famaye ko moro katandila ko barota kanyela mani je daga kuma dimal fa baro but ayeni mutako the only way they can win this election wala nyapping kam wala sunyaro ta koleya wala kalunta wala register during election for lunta wala katto fay o damal e be jikiru sunyaro damal la wallahi billahi tallahi NPP ko la nyim fonya akonye be jikiru fenela an wo nyigi registration be jikiru wala ba ta fana malo exactly be jikiru wala nyigi registration wala sabu gambe dugo be nyanta kelale ayke a duo da situation ti ni moje lunta ko membe lolé rayno do because lunta wala ID card so do fa preta wala lunta waje mel ko na ID card le babala aka kata registration ni ajata ma kan way keje ni lunta wa fane registration sort of in case kate file ngo ye lunta waje lore ajata ma kan way keje
ngo yalon sana kulung advisement bi malon for let me say that you agree with me ngamela yalon registration okela they will ICB every ward ibe list of publisher je ngamara Gambian wala nyanta tala yo list of check you understand mol kana trust rek because momo nyanda make sure for it from tobe or list of balale it's important you understand so ni to man to list of balale ni da ba asika problem so bari yanyi men for them agree with you mo jamal ba fogam baro be jikrin sunya rolla because baro yalo no kam population for Gambia bari ila molu ni jikki ballom iko itol ben election win so we got to be careful all eyes should be on this registration sana I agree with you.
Yes, definitely. All eyes should be on the registration. And na gambero fana njere na atro ko ka memfo e bala la. Mo be ka folo ko e be pare ni na fani lunta waje abe intershaka na katte fa wala lunta ma pata katto fa na katte fa ko. Ibe ka wala fonye. The only people that America for NPP wala men ba dul be advice yala jam men kemal be system o kono wala men be sunya ro. Those are the only people men ka baro fo. Yesterday I was talking to one Gambian lady who went to Kiang Nema. Akwa be Kiang Nema akata modul sano ya fia akwai barono ko mol fo wultala bane akako ko kefala okay ko ndebo kala fo fankam fianyin
mol be kambari bara afu kasa e ke amulde ate baro yala te kadu baro tonyela jani baro ba ani baro dal baro is very upset with kasaba sise bandi bolo so afay ko la al
ni mo nyasoro be busy party la but ni mo nyasoro
be busy party yola de they are just enjoying
I went to the NPP bureau, member across the Buffalo clinic. I was there for 30 minutes. That's all that they're doing.
Wow.
That's all that they're doing. So they're busy with the Malian. But again, let me assure you guys that I have the confidence in the leadership of the United Democratic Party.
Yeah.
I know their game plan sort of in air.
Yeah.
I know your strategy sort of they are working and they are ready to make so that this registration of Nyama. The only things are for young, maybe they follow right now. What I mean to go, they will make sure that uketa ikani but fire care call
yeah. Sara ni election or manga chahanti. I think everybody should just take it so seriously because ni mo make or break for Gambia ni election to be honest.
I think the event will follow the bureau about 200 plus for Nicole Menialonga wala cross capete in UDP and then I met one boy I've been loading at the mantle long but I enjoyed the UDP Pisadon. I couldn't be like to give for Tolu Vananda and come father and couldn't because Baro Minkin, they make a Baro. Nakeba, Sanjulu Nimiso, only Fisher Sanjitan Nimisot. So saying, Aponyoko, come father, I'm here, not according to Neminkan Baro, apply Kanye, upon the Memekla UDP, Samuel Betambela, upon the Farale, wala mbaba be fona nya bala make sure that ko nyimbaro e masa kunda e
inshallah alama alaye UDP kanyandi sana
foni ko le campagne ni foni ko campagne banko men kan tron amanta
no funding wala ka election be funding wala musolle bulu sana ni woliye damin support yeah baraka la sana thank you so much yeah mero compagnie de bake and I'm really thank you for coming on to Bantaba thank you
people are proud of you people are proud of the team because after that ni en to for that wala UDP TV mi for that me ka fele sedi li ba ka trawale
ani Bamba Mas
yeah ani Bamba Mas they really appreciate what we do so let's just keep it up
thank you sana thank you
so much
no problem bye okay that's the voice of my colleague UDP TV Media Sana Jaju have a holiday la Gambia kunung I Fenkoleke contribution like personal donation to the party also on behalf of the UDP Media TV so now conversation sort of walla so and it's good it's refreshing I am a rodent for them and in political temperature in Gambia so sana baraka bake for coming here all UDP platforms UDP la diamulalu let us this is the time that we should all converge and do the finishing to the finishing line. This is a very crucial time for us. Alimbe together bao nga modul sile ko be sirine ko nindi amutanka UDP la mako alinga kandila ko we love our country. This is the time. The partnership, the collaboration, all UDP WhatsApp group, all UDP platform, all the Gambia UDP Media Network, Kibaro, Pamanela UDP TV Media. All of us should come together. Bantaba, we should all come together and the message should go. All right. I think collaborate. Wallahi, this is a very crucial time. And I'm reading the comments here. A lot of people are happy to hear the voice of Sana here. And moving on, we will have programs together to try to sell the party agenda. You understand? And this is the way. Also, mbe challenge menkala UDP la musulu mbari janaba maswol sifalu meli alanko ye voice shot of fatu seni sabali mafo ko nyindol mam voice shot but mel kalanko sawata. Moving on, we want to see you guys come more onto these platforms. Ngalanko, you guys are very busy. Na sister janaba mas ngalanko ate bereaved for some time. Ngala na famata diamola but ni will be tambita more. We need more firepower from our women folk. You understand? Atolu leka bankola opinion or shape up musulu. Nala direction so we want to see more media appearance like Sister Olidiva Wada we can appear in all these platforms ka UDP agenda wafi. Next week Abina Bantaba and then see you going around to all these platforms. So aling under diamo nying crucial period sunkaro tambida saying we have energy. You understand? Let us mobilize our resources. Let's mobilize Adama Boronga stop. The election moment today. Tunko Marena, if you are ready, you can call and I will hand over the baton to you. Tunko Marena, Metole Batula. But in more like a message ole Kenyan, somebody says I send you a message. Okay, Tunko Binala momentarily. Okay. Tunko Binala in 10 minutes. Then in Tunko Nata. Then somebody said, say who I send you a message. Okay. Okay. Iko Bamba Masi announcement neke. Alinga wala moyi. Bamba Masi. Alinga wala Bamba Masi. I haven't listened to this announcement.
Kibaro nata nyin kibaro de ngalo nyin kibaro be diala bati badi ngolo nyin sibiti nala membe kala me karoti limuang anin kilenti alipe tali mabe manjay biro United Democratic Party ya boyle kote nyin kibaro den te nyum fono la ndala momu mabe da je fonle ba jele nyala manjay biro be rokla abe jijala yirolu men fon be manjay biro kono wol fon be jijala mo fon be jijala parti leader fon be jahalila aba fala ko bari malon diwol xamoni munemo badi wol bela la men silla mo jama ka fu me drones lemboda New York abe rimbaw boyla ni sibiti nala menuma la men silla long la men silla le mo President Adama Barrow Giatiti America lamin silla ñin tembo la be Gambia abe do ko sifa men Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala da male alon fo banko mo la ya so duwala doron bari ñin sibitina la abe manya kila manya me alon ko ngalo na be parti leader fo jahalila rimbaw be boyla manja biro salibo momo tare je be salbo soto momo tare je be salbo soto la salbo in the sense ko a momo tare je se wore wala be bola je kati be kule jela men batin nay ba fo lay fay hani ngamira ñinte 15 ans papa alhaji Ousainou Numukunda Dabo na future president me alon ko December Nadia ta mansata lay on the 5th o batar lele sojarol men bebe Gambia be bala ko rakanda kanko banko mo le banko karfatele ma adiwol pareda lamin silla be tem momento bronze akko mo be ma beje mo ni United Democratic Party diwol mo de dukara albe ma be manjay biro nal be Gambia sako ni be kombo manjay biro kana fo mo ko albe ala tisato do aleta ma beje ngaje fandi tepo kada albe kule jira be bale fawr jahalila badi wolo ngani kibaro so pour kanyi sialma al badi malamo bamba serigne mas kadi mo rasul dukara le nyin diamo ala janjandi ay futa formol beto hani MPP ni na jalbe salbo so do lamin silla bronze me ya lonko wala mo adama baro jiatiti America akko mo be ma beje nadia ta masata lay surprise le beje surprise me ya lonko ad mo be bulolo kele dado almin kuma le be sayla ko men batinna albe be high blood pressure wol mo dol malal nadia ta lay albe ma beje comme one comme all albadi malamo bamba serigne mas kadi mo rasul wala ganyin kibaro sindal ma badi wala kana fo mo ko
okay badi wala
assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala
wa alaikum salam warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh wala koto kadi kadim rasul bamba mas kibardi ma bo samananko surprise for UDP lamin sila member Bronx New York a big pleasant surprises for UDP akwa makam be warla ba kenyi sibito wala ma alen be ni osi makayro kono ni arjumo fanan fundraiser be kala Senegal Jana Hall en tata dinding wala keta sering keta ko musolu ko kafoni defamo kunno yenke brother of the night wo program to thank you so much wo program fanan be kala ni sanaka wala fo be kala arjuma lungo inshallah wo fanan fundraising na ba fundraising le siarin brufu fana be kala ji there are a lot of events going on football tournament wo fanan be ke kanne so UDP all this because come thank you so much melenyi audio kenyana come party leader for nyame ni UDP man sekunda nata la fitala kolo kodin ka soto ay kodi senari ngoti mallafi businessman ol ka kolo dinna same na julo mini UDP kaunto ya foko ndolle balla man sekunda control la so mo kolo di la UDP la mambalam businessman kodi dinna de bala be kala kodi senamolti all right kolo me alon ka man sene ya UDP ta accept la so because malafi menala na UDP mu fore patilti ni UDP nata rek businessman ol na ye meaning ya foko al contract will di ndol ngana police also to na 5-point agenda 25% of the contracts kemo sidla moni lulu obe mbo di la funding ke wala million ko ye so hamo soto so be akono pour ka business all Gambia so woben na policy konole so at least mbo 25% guaranteed pour ka funding ke wala fana makoy so ontinala janga foko businessman all lebina be julo minilan kamola ha ndolengal mako tendinteng ha ndolle balla albe klodi la no wota kala UDP wala na kulisena ngore UDP be wala accept la wala na benin fundraising ke kan family there are a lot of fundraisings the ke kan diaspora molde contribute kan so lafita kadim rasul audio do le complete la janke play then janin tunko marena mina the audios that I started complete la le bamba masla diamu dolu ayeke mbawol complete lale then after nim bam nim tunko na rek ngaba fana lafta diam lale tunko mare na famata diam la banta bale sun te fana say step out briefly then you guys can continue with tunko marena but algal la men ning audio flanja wala
badi ngam ko nyinke baya fo undanya na korda kono ko yaya jamme ata boraje kayo kono nabe sayin na nyola ay dolu fa menu baluta wala ya bondi ibe ko duma bulu nyamo kono biwo undanya ne munantinna ate main central executive of national puntum pandang ngale ne ko momo boda UDP itara kafu adama baroma ala lonko altata lo dame sain tiloka bona sonko duma for But big killing jump one by one. I'll pay.
Okay, Tungo call can assign. Tungo Mariana is on the platform, so I'll hand over the baton to Tungo until I step aside for some. Tungo Acha, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, Seku, ni la jiber la lambera.
Abaraka.
Demo be kontona be Arabola, 19th of May 2020. Mbal be kontona la moy kunyimala. Every time I'll be platform auto, I'll be la moy rola même keta Gambia la quota, I'll be ideal fanal siala with us. Mbe along kombe election yambe wale to Gambia. Aduni election o Gambia la history to mamira anyon election o nga face follow. Ngalo Yaya Jammeh 2016 was a very tough year because Yaya Jammeh mo jamale intimidate. Ay kujamale kadum tombe na be kujamale kela fana. Amira bi mole esa fal mole birako Yaya Jaju siya ko you people wanted to hijack our constitution and make Yaya Jammeh a permanent ruler for Gambia, whereby your own child would never be a president in this country. Baro la kureto, I'll tell me Beka Jibero Kijam, probably 90% of the people contribute to Barola Natole for Kasembo Soto Gambia, Kakena president. So, Walatin Antekafo, Baro Ntele Fenkate, we made him who he is today or what he is today. Nonte Baro Nte Jabimba Gambente long Nante Baro Amahana Miskala Jarakin Kefam. I know more than he knows when I used to be in the Gambia. But B is a household name, everybody knows it. Mone Osabu, Gambia Dionle Alondi, Olea Moltina Yalong, Oleala status elevate, Yake Fenti, and enemy Mira Menala Dunia Baluokono. Birabina power to Mbe, Ajele Baroka Fensi Falimeldum, Baro Lamanya, Alamankuto Benu Nyadile, how he looked. Gambia no le ala balunya falimpi ye fisamante ya diala ye dunia fion be diala wala mansa ya wala mu fisamante ya dawti nyin dunia Gambia ndin le ya diala woto ntelle ya teke fendi atemantel ke fendi because what we need we are not having it tel mantara fenso do kan molin ni torolo mun ni torele kala ni wala kawuli ni wala katinya adumbe men fola jang ni election amanya na kala chakanoti ni election ñene be Gambia break la ñene be make la so therefore manyan na katulu ni election la let us put other conversations aside ni mo diamu da Gambia bi kontondiro kola anyinka itala preparation o mumeneti ni registration auto towards the December elections wala nyanta kala na conversation auto for now until the 4th of December Barobe bondila nyamen nyanta wala mirala because we cannot afford Baro beyond on the 4th of December. We cannot. Adu momo ko afoy data politiko to ibe fangela mole bulme yala telefisia tati itele wulunya nyinya tati itele la londo ba nyato itele la fahamuro ba nyato itele la ko be ba nyato wala be marala dia ko am dem fangela wala musifafu ni ye Gambia structure jibe ye Gambia mol jibe ala Gambia blessed with some very talented people. Be nebulu bani maraji be ko baro wala bentel nyato bi wala kalo akante la kaytol sign aka decisional make abe very important very talented intelligent people ake baydo ko wala dalira takam likes of Mohamed Manjang likes of Bakari Jami of Central Bank ni ko baro ka kayto safe kawol ta ke bayila do ko wala dalila kande oto nyanta musila la bake alinga pareni election wala momo bal kono I touched you today ye fuo kono kumandi gemwila brother gemwila sister gemwila cousin e dongul mel budget hani mel yalon ko in the next 3 weeks 1 month time be 18 years sotola they are eligible to register to vote in these elections because ni boda ibe siri sere kunale baba bota badiko ibe 17 years this month ibe 17 years 11 months, 15 days B. Janni be registration o kala ya bank in July be 18 years soto nolan. You will get 18 years. Ni 18 years soto, ibota badi bumento ni registration o banta in the combos wala registration o be banna nyamina nyolto. Paso jo ila 18 year bad day on that day I register. You are eligible to vote. When you are 18 years, even women never register la. Niya ya tara that day lo ya 18 years soto constitutional assembly dilale puri ya register a vote. Amanke ko ni mu Gambia noti ni bota base registration o photo ko itina no nyamina e register je no wala itina no badi buko kia o jara. You can register anywhere the length and breadth of the country as long as you are a Gambian, you possess the criteria to register, you can register regardless of it about a mental. How they see register no je as a Gambian. I got my first registration a voter's card in Basi in 1996. Maulu Basi. The second one, I got it in court. Maulu Je. So Dauda imu Gambia notice register is ID card, so it's a voter's card, so no jele, ye register. And ID card is not the only criteria to be eligible to get a voter's card. Near birth certificate was soto. It qualified you as a Gambian, ye register. Ne alkalo e sedea with the presentation of your parents' document, kavoko e uluta ala dinkiraleto, ay tampo kije, imu Gambia diunta as verify no beyond all reasonable doubt, you are eligible to register and get a voter's card. What a Nima ID card soto, you cannot see swokono ya for content voters card soto no ID card tentable. No, ID card is just one of the documents. Passport of BGL, ID card BGL, birth certificate of BGL, alkalo or safe or attestation of BGL. Those are the 4 criteria to enable you to register and vote. Call your people back home. Ali yininka munkaitale beta bulu be me usla ibe register no la menna pour ka voters card soto. Alin kanan namol to in yobu. Let us all call back home. Nini mol diamuta ila sister yininka ite diolu ila sanjo be nyadile jumale bije me eligible ta pour a vote. Ask your brother, ask your cousin, ask your long distance relationship. Ask them in yininka ye diolu parendi diolu register. This election ni election akumaya tabak gel tamu ni election oti wolon karamundo bindungul melialon ko ibina kanjila school where they be high school le you are 18 years either grade 10 11 12 ibe 18 years wala be college le or the university le o igita karamundo le mantara fenna follow ni election o mal teletata kuma ba mal teletata ko non te you people have no future under Adama Barrow's administration. There will be no job for you at all. All what will be available for you is criminal activities. Momo ibe karamute bina kanjila yamara doku wale bebul doku te bulde. You got no job. Election onye jumanyo le tamu Gambia no solu ning doctorolo al carte of fay ale Adama Barrow nga bonde. Non ta la profession al betar la jele drong al dubur la ma al te Gambia dingulu al te la kool kenola mol be kulal tol fola la drong al betar la je al tal la service o kenola pour ka Gambia dingulu ke bondi because lopitanol te bor sotola fende tar la jende ambulances ñol manki ambulances te their careers comme ni da move la ya moving house e ka moto men nati ya kono sembu ka tarje ke la bagage or mute ka fa ya kono the ambulances
I'm back to go.
Yeah, Larantige, ventilators tige, there is nothing come in net patient or tie, emergency sort of basambala loptano, inyanta primary care men dilala, while in the ambulance, Puria Samba loptano, the young hand over to the doctor, until the ambulance you'll their careers. The monkey ambulance, you cannot be motor wala cancer, you come all late, kono wala nyama. Abadama Barrow motor gelle sang NPP and you motor daja or those pickups cost almost $2 million.
Yeah.
$2 million. Loptano to board tije. Say ngamo ni dena no found wuluta ni bata kumulu kuntu. Doctor no so le kumandi kakali nya kalikalo la kalijawul.
Yeah.
Iko menol mel bije pour que Sterilization i masoto no ika menke ika bleach leta wala omo ika ku wala nyama musudo fana e wulu. That is cross infection.
Wow.
Billahi wallahi tallahi nalai no so len.
But tungo mune no sol for another yani kibiriba Gambian Association of Nurses and Midwives. Yeah, press conference command here Wuriba Keja. Now they've gone quiet. They've gone under the bridge, under the woods. Just because Masakunda Fundita like they are imena salary kafula this increment. So yeah, you know Gambia la problem only kibiro what because you need at a press conference ke ale ultimatum di Masakunda yal dango al na le press conference kuma ale afoko di Masakunda agree nyina. So what is this association why are they quiet? Tungo.
One has to go after them and ask them because Nina Taye Balambaya Tandi Mansakundala. Purio Balambaya ya suspend wala ya bula in its entirety. Anyanta kalamenti ko ali demand sol melnati or demand sol nyanta mitla.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly.
Your concerns and your demands must have to be met forth before you can cool down.
And not only that, Tungo, this is the another lackadaisical attitude of the media because media should go after the nurses. Atlanta press conference coming now. I'll be dating. Go after them and okay. The nurses all for another program all American. Please, we have to hold you on to account because I told Lenata. Momal lead walda al nata al ko tenin. So muna nali day sign. Al nada due diligence kolale niatra all demands are met by the government. Come on, organize another press conferences. Ali afo mole ko okay, Masakunda nyini ke so that ali mol bondi dibo kono, but ali tina ali mol press conference la. Now for a couple of weeks, allow noise bele tunko. This is the Africa problem of Africa people understand sometimes.
You can't just understand. People are easily being compromised.
Yeah, gullibility is too much. People are just gullible.
They're too gullible.
Yeah.
Because it will only promise deal or promise one another fulfill.
Yeah.
It will never be able to at a fulfill no. Lahidi ya dealer.
But it's also possible. I want to throw this out there. I'm not not nobody take me seriously. I am probability left for Jama because Jama Africa Moneka Kafol Tina. Yaya Jame Nyekajam Tunko taking cue from Jame how I Gamsu Tina Yamin. I remember Gambia Students Union was very powerful. Otumo for long 2000 protests from in fact the powerhouse of the Gambia Student Union because Otumo Lebrio Ibrahim Bari allegedly killed by the fire service. That actually made these people to come together. They were very powerful, but Yaja may say double katidani. Ila leadership I only infiltrate. Yeah, I understand.
But Yalong, say one thing you need to understand is Neil after more manipulator ye control. Ni United division on a creative.
Exactly. Yalla me daga direction of maybe you know so from Mavo ole kadare.
If you want them to be corrupt, Neil after your division of creative tema, you can try certain elements manipulate the new manipulate the new division of tema, then you can manage la nyame.
Yalo la medjele fokan tunko possibly Mavo Ninekata I let the Gambian because Nalman Diamo people will come out with all sort of probabilities, accusations, okay? But the North maybe who knows the leadership possibly compromise because yalo ni mansa kuda kuru what they do ebela nyato ngole kone the vocal people defending the laduma mafo nyinekada nko this is a possibility, all right? Let nobody tell it's a possibility and the Gambian Nurses Association in kibirba me wurso jang say idimba fela fata and there's complete silence tungo. There's complete silence. You don't tell me coming in any press conference now we have more hand gloves in the hospital. They have more syringes in the hospital. Their supplies are adequate. No, that's a no. The Gambian hospitals are still handicapped. So, Munongatina Gambian Nurses and Midwives Association, contending a leadership long, I will call out their names. That woman who said she was the lady, vice president, she needs to come out and talk to us.
I will pursue this.
Yeah.
I will try to see because I am in touch with a lot of them.
Yeah.
No, so I am commanding young. The complaint na nye bitali ko manyan nandela na nye kulta nye expose platform ulto.
Yeah.
Ako there are at the moment there are expired medicines meli alonko ike develop tanol ike di patient on. Yena kuma there are expired medicines me yati do neither nursing neither course ke kan ika mem for wolo mnyinti ko kaita ike karandila ko boro me expire ta imanya na ka di patient on.
Yeah.
But sai itel kamenke when a pre patient rola condition of management say what can you do, and some of the heads will tell them you see borrowed expired borrowed dino more for 6 months after it's expired.
Really?
Billahi wallahi tallahi. A qualified nurse second in charge at the damning. On one occasion, the asthmatic patient was a condition of Benyame water. The person was dying, almost going to die. Say, I give any money, no help, no demanding in Sifanole. Taking chances, a borrow deal may alonko borrowing expired to the poor camp.
I don't gondol African on Marco York formula collector because he come for Tontonalo. You know, so watch for Jantefon, they were giving me all. Ning fen kon telling disclose bantam about the problem on the RVTA because ila molo it cannot source inform the daily yalo nana for jane fanko dol fo je ke deduct $1,000 is a month from their salaries and this lady confirmed that at press conference but now that ila call seemingly malay ni mansa agreement soto these people are completely mute. You understand? So it ain't contact la because you call better. Yaje nying selfishness wole Africa tardendi. Because nila kobe koleari, you are talking to people. Ni kobe dia da fana ngamera honorably inyata na la yafu mole ko saying our conditions have improved. Then we will come to the platform. Ngafo Gambian ole ko saying no sol de alhamdulillah la kobe dia because ninga chara definitely mbe man sakunda criticize kan ko kol man be dia ni kobe dia da fana inyata fala I don't think I would say it here.
From that time to now, I don't cool fanatic.
How about Tungo Memen? Why are they quiet? Why are the nurses quiet then?
Well, you've just made a remark here a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's not still uncertain, but then it might be true. You never can tell. Because Biringa Musundunge at the Wild press conference auto, I was like applauding her for what she was saying. Like Nkomba Fokaneko saying what no soul batatale ya jibe ko dew mantra kujara la kang ila kola. They just now need to come out and then say exactly what is going on. And that is what that lady did at that press conference. For our journalists don't make a follow-up. In ya itandala ko birial tele press conference kan inside tema situation ne change alla do wala fanna
yalo sabali na ni raise ala audio do malum be ma sabali pa fala ko sign no sol fanan fele yila ni kibir ba masakona fela is silence just this mere pronouncement ka foko ibina salary and this is a legit question ko atol member la moy kan wo muso me alon ka diameter she was very vocal video press conference nali ala name long ala number ala kinante se wo se diba
I will find out.
Babala ko nyanda na la press conference o kumandi na la ko beriata
that information so to know and then I can give you more detailed information about what is going on in Ministry of Health at the moment.
Ego Fatou Gassama la toti Fatou Gassama. Okay. So dovela ato se fe maki drum lock ko atomu Fatou Gassama. So Fatou Gassama, you were very vocal at that press conference. So what has gone now? What is the progress? You need to come out and update Gambians because ngal defend ngal we did advocacy. So niata mansa kunda alla terms will meet. You need to do due diligence. And yana ye kumo for moli. Al kakara for albe mulu use la just free ride approach. When you need the message to go, when you are in a state of need, you come out and talk. Nala needs all satisfied aliye day. That's unfair. You understand? Banku sambo nyimbuka samba nyone one ote banko sambala. Africa munana Western world yentol dang nyim fankum wole Africa fon tarrendi. You understand? Is nyim problem obe manke man secondary indol fon la nyanta na attitude falina. You understand? Because I'm surprised. Nko okay, you know, ngamere binala ye press conference organize for mole ko man secondary na nying condition X, Y, and Z medley. But in Yundong, if you time dealer. Ningal Talal, you want to go potential strike. For in fact, during that conversation, they gave us deadline. They gave the government deadline. Kavo Nilung Kari Nimal Moy from them, Tolfana Memenkalangag. But about Tukutuku Yere. They've gone quite completely. And this brings suspicion. People can come out and accuse the Gambian nurses of midwives, possibly they have been compromised or the leadership been compromised. And this will bring a lot of speculations. You understand? So I think definitely they need to come out. What I want to raise this here. So Fatu Gasama, to mandate a program on Lamoykan Alcanyan platform will follow it. What I need a coalition to my Bantaba, ala foyeko, Delenga to for Jamato for Kasila Mafoko, Sunya Lake, Mafo Feneke, but a near press conference organized. Kafo Gamino problem all level Dopitanoto. So saya moneketa munala deo daliloti ali press conference organized. Well, nama press conference. Al press list of alias with the media houses. Fonde. Ali avoko health ministry government and command ten wala nga kuni landi for tunko. Is this not a fair comment?
I think they need to update people. That is what we do in civilized world. You know, when a situation is going bad and then there is a bit of improvement, you get back to people and let them know that this is the situation. Like come and complain abe better kanne ni nekeda biringa ni complain o samba masa kundae lotan nyin dulale to nyineke purna problem o nyim membita kan purka falling, because you got to give somebody the right tool to be able to for them to be able to do their functions well. Fue mola doku la onle dila then isinani la doku keno ko nyante la doku kala nyame, because no sol sai katara doku la lockdown tole they cannot even perform. Ibuka fenne keno ni musu kono mali bige e ko even put la blood pressure on your test and stuff like that. They cannot even do it because they don't have any equipment available for them. So in the low provinces, people have to travel all the way to Bansang. So I can't I mean those rough roads. Because coming is better not to have at all than to have you are hoping to have and it's not even available. Moli along coloptante caring more can deal with the traditional ways letter. But say moli along coloptano be caring, you look tiny call mo so more be calafilani kono bala loptano wali wala nasa sata loptano wali.
Tungo jani kata rek la announcement do la kila jam. Ngo atol me la moy kan. Na sisla jara mo contact le I desperately need a particular audio ni mo moya soto yakin. Defa nga soto no. I lost it because yala kila ni mo ni bela software update sometimes you lose some of these messages. Wala kata ntofo bare kali ngafa storyteller nane audio le bondi janga ko ning man tunko fo nane ñu audio mo le brabe nun kana. Ako ning Adama Barrow ni Yaya Jammeh aning Lawyer Darboe chahanda fo Yaya Jammeh bulo funda te fon le be protest organize la Gambia mal fo nana audio moy la
no of course nana amoy la
la vida atol membe la moy la momo audio soto please send it to me, okay, because dalila menkera di am lekata coffee show defo ñi bari be imaya mo do ndawol ben toñe kam because ndenga fole ko Adama Barrow le man Barrow ko Yaya Jammeh te sila Gambia. So they are trying to use semantics. Iko Baroma for explicitly ko Yaya Jammeh cannot stay in the Gambia. So there are more difference. Baroko audio ko under the circumstances he cannot stay in the country. Is that not as the same as somebody is not allowed to stay in the country to go?
Last week I was trying to get in, I could not. Yala under the circumstance, and that circumstance still prevails.
Exactly.
Because nothing has changed about Yaya Jammeh.
But tungo gadla in English, ninkoko tunko, you cannot come inside my shop. You understand? And ite mari bo bidiko konole la fita sila nko you cannot continue to be in this shop. Ninte be dunna ite nyanta funtila because yalom barobe nun Dakar. You understand? Rumors funtila jande ko baroko Yaya Jammeh te sila banko. If Yaya Jammeh wanted to stay in Kalilai, you understand? Yaya Jammeh ko
when he was congratulating
exactly so saying birim mai fati ni barobe Dakar ntolunga kibarol sotole iko barole insista ko Yaya Jammeh should leave nali akorosi Yaya Jammeh yala fengol be sambale follow. In fact it took a couple of days before barobe nala. You understand? Jammeh le follow funde baronala. So saying Al Jazeera la journalist o nyin kan tengo proof le ki coffee show Peter Gomez will go, okay, that evidence doesn't explicitly say Kafo Jammeh is not staying. Malum Valley Audio Moleko, that doesn't say, America Baro public declaration Kafo Baro Jammeh should not stay in the country. I had a lengthy conversation with Peter Gomez on this private now call. I disagree with him. So Momoduna will be faced with Yamuntela somebody then. You can't ndenga context tanya. What I need to go back to school Anglican Karan Kotenkede. Because Ning Barokoko on Yaya Jammeh cannot stay in the country under the circumstance. Barole man song Yaya Jammeh stay in the country. That's why Yaya had to go for exile. So
let me help you here.
Yeah.
Let me help you here. Barole said that under the circumstance.
Exactly.
Under the circumstance. But under the circumstance, has that circumstance changed?
That circumstance has not changed.
The APRC supporters have still been, defiant. They have still been adamant to Yaya Jammeh's rule.
Exactly.
They are still adamant, still been defiant to Yaya Jammeh's rule. So to this man's rule.
Well, Yaya was free to stay in the country, but Yaya himself opted to leave. Then nobody can say Barole ko Yaya Jammeh fundi. Because Baro should have said, well, we had no problem in Jammeh staying in the country. He was free, but he chose to leave. But Barole Koko, under the circumstance, Jammeh cannot. In fact, he didn't say cannot in English, not allowed. You cannot, it's not permitted. So
I think when Barrow was being sworn in Senegal and then being as the, how do you call it again, commander-in-chief, when he uttered a statement there, when he was being sworn in, he just uttered a single statement. Well, that single statement made the advancement of the economic force.
Because Ali na friend, Ali Mamadou Ndaw tag ay na dunyi platform do sajin se mention sama. Dumo kile Mamadou Ndaw to safe bang. Isaja na dunyan kamen fo because ani all care fari mbata lika. So yalo lamra men fo la wala nyidiko. Angale kamo is simple to understand. Tunko, if you said you can say a statement and it can have different connotations, you understand. But if the bottom line is, in fact, the reason I brought this topic, Peter Gomez Jamtala, audio shot on Kiai. Because I want to put this storyteller on the spot. Because about Fanke Kaneko, Atemang Diamun Kafoya Jame should not leave the country. About Fanke Malafika Baro implicated. So I want to put him on the spot. Ibrahim, this man spoke here. Audio Limomo Yasotala Kina WhatsApp. I just remember.
I have to go to my old phone and see.
Ndela old phone on na WhatsApp will deactivate. I had it. I have to go
to the old phone. I still have it.
In fact, I moneke ako ningoli jamme bula funti that from personal abe protest organized lagame. Bila wala chala nina dan defo ngale. You had that, right? Okay, so yeah.
I had it. I am going to go through in the 2016 audios and messages. If the audio part is deleted, I might still see the caption what Ibrahim Asila said. Because
audio la bagale, please.
I don't know if this is still obtainable, but then Magi Bella to go back to that old phone and see if this thing is still there.
Yeah.
But I had him saying it definitely.
Okay, it's good. He was
very angry.
He was very angry. So Peter Konyako.
He was going against Ture that day very bad.
Yeah, the same Sundu Ture.
Was throwing fire at Sundu Ture.
But Sundu yalon dena class ta jande say ni waro ko ni pa modulom. And you know that Ibrahim Tunko, what I can understand why Tunko Sundu is allowing his wife to involve in this, because this is I understand to lube in political konole na partners all they don't come here and different. Munana Tunko as this man is a public officer. Ala Muso is all over Facebook. Abe pamodu attack and why the woman Mbambari Muso Mba advised let her stay away. Yalo ni came up a public position. Lawyer Dabo mojo leka criticize them. You understand? Hadi jatu baylo ba jerejef nga tag Mamadou Ndaw Mamadou Ndaw kay duga nga degluma na dalin hadi jatu baylo ba felay Mamadou Ndaw tag Mamadou Ndaw kay degluma dugal nga ñew degluma because yeen da ngeen buga wax ne wax bi xamone nak. Anyway, this is very very serious. Tunko lafita men na wolo ñinti ko this Tunko Suntula wife malum fo yallo. We don't like to discuss personalities, but I came up public figure ni molbe came criticize and stay away from it. You understand? Lawyer Dabo ikajela jamul ka munefo ikajela dingol ka wuli ka defend. No, they don't. Yeah, understand. Bamamas, the same thing. Nte the same thing. Tunko the same thing. Na partners all they don't get involved. So this is the problem. No, you have a political kono. Iko molte fenkela. So the woman should just stay away from this. So I hope this will be the last time. Because I came at the Mamantara embassy. You understand? Muna na modo tobu ka fate kema to ka fo.
Akema ngo pamodu fine audio mem play that day I soon to file that he just finished Sundu.
How about Sundu doesn't care. Sundu doesn't care. Yamela obe Sundu move la. Sundu ambassador position on Yinikam.
Eventually become a sellout, complete sellout, completely. He just become a spin doctor. Sundu just has gone, as free. Sundu Falentale completely. Sundu has disappointed a lot of people, including but Bambamas always say, I am fale.
Yeah. Anyway, Tungo, if you have any other thing to say, then
security quarter. Security nimbota ni election nala important stuff. Coming for koma wolomu. Albe albarindi wolo command suo kono. Kaitandi mo lantela conversation o beka ke wolti. Simel ID card ngel falling mental filter ya copy so do mbake kan at my own level. Anifana meliale ma ID card so no but near the time melialon ko ID card processing keno le. ID card is not the only criteria.
Yeah, birth certificate bijela aning
aling remind adu another comment saying it does at 18 years la bari janin the last weeks of registration even 18 years so that you are eligible to register and vote.
Yeah.
Birth certificate or samba nimo based on no eta sefo ya ela alkaloli ya ela parents on la kaitol bi ya certify ko se ko nuta nyin dula karle ta tele de mo nyinti ay carte o nyinen ay ta carte o fay funding ke wala ta mo nyin carte o na musol mel be wulu dato mel kana futu wala ta mo nyin carte fayot mina nem fola na last one o wala business men and women men kaman sakunda support for one reason or the other mbal dandar la election o fele me yalon ko ni election o mal telle ta di katandi mo bela because banko na man stable problemo bigge na fulu teolu altel aka kataral kelle kan ngajele men keda burgila few days ago ikasapina teolu kan banko ni gero bigge riot normally bukanya pi korda tension le ke katanya pi business le kan ika business le tinya momo hammo be la gambia lafta invest la ge ila quartier fayo fele on
batungo mundu male ni kade mbala program start la
Kadim called me a few days ago. We spoke about that.
Yeah, please, I'll start so that.
We are coming with some kind of aggressive politics, political strategies.
Okay, no problem. One if I take it because I made a day and we need all hands on deck to go.
In a different style, and it's going to be a better on the election or theme.
As long as I let platform or a guy, let's respect her. You can be as aggressive as you want. But anyway, thank you so much, Tungo Marena. Baraka.
So, Melka Mantakunda support him business menolu. Is a long Adama Barola Sio Gambia ka continue la business or la threatleti. Because criminality failing to have a way can Gambia sign more believers thinkering tiaring. Nimbadin din sungkudu do diamuta Gambia kunumba kote mbadimma. Nganyin kanka ebe pareding ila kaitole akala ID card filter o no to ngakodo kia o ton kai taite la ID card sanksi akonye ko nyim banko kantelu kasila le so kontel muso la konye ni funti da jang hani bago bebul mosina ya
ha egela bago fonte bulle
ele mobile o tarafati bu o ila me so ko ko tare kunto mo ila wi
dungo ni meme da gambe ila security fam kanta de security ni
very well understand what you are talking
no and you got to be security conscious, man. You can't go you ida makanata amanga kawadaisty ndeka nganga la fengele bekela copy paste bekela na nyomin kolu ndebe wala nyomin kolu bente security lantala copy paste
I will have my bouncers behind me.
Yeah. Copy nimbe dame copy paste wol do be security dilan na le na nyomi nga dinni wol be for security abar
Fana jakali bake.
Abaraka tungo.
Ni ala sonda o manyan na paila bari je ko mbenya ndalo na ko Gambia man tara tenkundi alun ka adama baro bula sembo do wolom benna banko la security na put in complete status.
Kadi ngo kadi njay ko ani fatu mara sise kana sole start banta bak. Wo sole be diala tungo ali fenge fana samana ali dabo drame fana include je kadi njay itani ami dabo ñu lo Facebook comments association la boss team Abaraka to go. Thank you. No, I mean, why diamo no? I mean, can talk. I mean, double driver can talk. Okay, Farmers send them all diamo my platform. The Barry Musso. Oh, Karinja Kamandia. Yeah. All right, Abaraka. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, all on the collective to Marema. Thank you very much. Alabaraka Badimolo. Alabaka European like Banta. Been here. What of a Banta? Mam for na friend. Kora dunta number. Momodunda. Ngana address. Hari ya Dubai loba. Momodunda dugana na dugut. So yega momodunda dugana. Momodunda comment al majisa comment. Because dabala buga tontu fi yo ak oliker fatu. So lende good angale. Man degana angale. Okay. Save me your semantics. Yeah, Adam Barrow, lung wah defa leer. All right. Mone Barrow cannot stay in the country. Simple, concise English. Lole na interprete lolu ak lenen. Naka nga interprete lolu. Barrow mone under the circumstance, but Yaya Jammeh cannot stay. Te ñepp xamona Jammeh dafa bëggoon dem tokkali laay. So su Barrow ñew mone under the circumstance, Yaya Jammeh cannot stay in the country. That is as good as Barrow didn't allow Jammeh to stay in the country. Why is that so difficult? Gambian lu nek ñu complicate ko. I'm not kuma call from Moleben call come from Italy. Be my line to yele nak, but somebody is calling from Italy. Mali left mune fola. Hello, caller from Italy. Okay. Somebody is calling me from Italy and the person is not talking for Malum Fala network or the problems about Malum, but okay. Me programo kumfala jane anung ni arjuma lumo sering keta ko UDP ko Musolu the fundraising sotala Senegal Jane Hall. Let's keep eye on that. This person is calling me from Italy again. Malum, hopefully. Hello call from Italy.
Hello, Mr. Seridi.
Naam. Ewolara.
Be kontona anen la moy dal be.
Abaraka.
Famo keta. Sunkaro banta. Bela program on you follow kan back. It's very interesting.
Abaraka.
Tunkola analysis anen sana losokono. Balbe kontona. But komika fo nyamen rek watole sita pour molia long actually na control direction of it andung numu kumo be kumoti always katara de mind mo al na finti na carte kese document o nyini wata na carte keso fay miya kinanga ya janna bondiji na adama baro sambana o mammo kumpa Gambia kon but point to at this moment ka tandiko to left to make achieve as a nation at this point of time to what did we achieve as a nation from 1994 up Yaya Jammeh regime be end in 2016. Nigeria, where do we stop as a nation from 1965 to 1994? What have the Jawala regime been achieved now? So from there, 94 to 95, Nigeria, Yaya Jammeh, I munekafo Jawaralo establishment on. Then from 94 up to from 2016 up to 2021, na jibe ko ya jame stop on jande. Jawara you know rata you improve with you side but still now in Gambenola. Gambenola see the okay sign at this moment we want to have a democracy, we want to feel like we are Gambians, we want to contribute as a nation to move forward. All right. Say, Adama Boro, 2016, Kabrin Gambenola vote, Priya Samanang, a president from there, 16, a plans to implement. Ala NB, the National Development Planning, being initiated, mune implement ako. Gambino ngenta sila lokota ke ya jamela bondo, what have we gained? Muna beneficial ta akono. Improvement na keta akono. And then saying what we should go. Will be analyzed. This is the right point. Purkatan the Gambino lako still for the leveling to continue with this, or we want to accomplish the journey. So saying this is about the political affiliation, information only can fit into the people are not well recognized because all the time new information only is another way around. So I think some of them back the individual interest, but for the future. Yeah, so with our differences in politics, with whatsoever, but this is a national cake. Me alone called and a directional proper, the foundational betia. So the Malice in GB, most politics is based on interest. At the first point, the UDP support is the political structure Benjamin as a country, even intellectual move a decision making, even leader he will make the best decision for the interest of the people, by the people.
Okay, Abaraka Kola, thank you. I think you have adequately made your point. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much. Right?
Thank you, Sir.
Thank you. Okay, mbadi wolo mina program ko fala jane wolo call from Italy afana yala hakilo nyima di coming call tenteng na call analyze coming gibe ko bring Jammeh Musa nga bondije. Where are we right now in terms of Ndola Hamen Kulu? Tunko Marenako, Ikon friend Modunda is watching. Momunda, are you still watching? Momunda, comment, let me see. Anyway, Momunda, speaking of your Dangabuga debate, Kai Bantaba, my debate, you are Ibrahim Silla. Ibrahim Silla mom, Demako challenge debate, why mom def de daw. Ibrahim Silla, Feka Nako Membe Kiri. He used to organize a program on Fridays, Kabefo. Why Manaki Nyoko Topa Fofuno. Yankuba Dabo Mudau. We challenged him on mimicking. He couldn't take up the heat and Mudau. So, but one thing is, I will never agree with anybody, and I saw you guys are writing on Facebook because they gang up against me. Yo, Oli Kerfatu. Kukumune den ma butcher coffee show. Man can butcher with ma. I spoke my mind. I even discussed with Peter, and Peter understood my point. Man, I was interpreting Baro's wa. The Baro interpret, which I have a right to do. Man, I'm not gullible. Ne Baro lila wa. I'm not Gambian. Lamo is some problem. Baro, Baro doesn't have to say Jammeh has to leave. What Baro said tantamounts to Yaya Jammeh concern. Let anybody come out to a public debate on this issue. I'm ready. I'm tired of this Facebook writing. I don't have energy. Let's debate on platforms. Baro Lungo Angele is explicitly clear under the circumstances at the time Lola Angele win. So I understand at the time, and we know Jammeh wanted to stay in the country. So let's not belabor on that. So yenenga Facebook the one wow mandema misinterpret wa fala mula you depart lega Angele. It's basic English. You can Angele who settler under the circumstances In fact, if you look at the prelude of the question, journalist Mungaladi, Jame Munge ut fumo stay, why would you be comfortable with Jame in the country? That was the question. Baroneko did it under the circumstances. So how are you guys interpreting that? So I don't even understand the argument here. This is basic, plain English. I was unprofessional in the way I attack guy because I'm mom suma MPP la suma MPP la dafa ñëw rek against mom suma demee nii mu demee nii understand nga that's it. But what I'm trying to say is I will never stop calling these people dishonest. That is not attack, because public servants should be honest with people. If they went to that program, you get bit about the bush about Mola, maybe you didn't know because you know the Blue Coffee Show. You don't know the background to all the story. There was a previous program. Peter Gomez more like that Jamesa Kuko Daha Gambia. So Ibrahim Silla kept quiet. Lum ham wahut kode dafa nopi. Anything with Barrow, Ibrahim Silla dafa nopi. Duwa. Understand nga? So lolo tama yoni audio bobo mane I was so disappointed. Ibrahim Sankare mom gene na bopa mune mom Budi Ludon Hell, he was not in the country, he was in America. So mom not hamli. Even that is a lame dog excuse, because you don't have to be in the Gambia. You need to consider diaspora. We were following the conversations. My father should come out and clarify this, because my father at Baro nyone kontakar. Maluma dega. Baro mo insist ne Jammeh had to leave. Lolota, the negotiators, they quickly smuggled Jammeh out of the country. Jammeh wanted to stay. New York security in Kalilai. That was the condition he gave. So what I'm trying to say here is you guys need to know the background to the story. And there are a lot of maneuvering going on. So this is the issue. I'm just digressing, but I'm not taking a personal debate. I'm just bringing it to the platform. It's not fair to the rest of you. We will continue our debate on Facebook. But Momodo na katela debate book about Khadija Bailoba, Sajikir me. Debate am do the dem the whole night. So comment. Lila Musa Mel nak si struggle. That time Gambia Youth and Women Forum, you comment the whole day. Modo now so comment na tonto. You so by do stop there. You so stop with Modo now to stop. So Momo na man I'm tired with this argument. The fact them binda so biguna. Be pare mom. Luneta def ko jox meaning. All right. Momo na invite na ko bantaba. Ñemi ñu to ñew be legi. Mané ko ñewal. Suma jabar mom dina ko fi indi Fatima S Ndaw. Mom su paré rek dina ko indi ko ma mom ñoo bokkam bous légui dañoo try song Adama Barrow Momodo Law mom independent mo xamne amul direction su paré tay bu dem ci jublu bi bu dem because Momodo Law he enjoys being an independent. Xam nga independent ya dafa neex de. You see independent ya dia because never independent bi ni dafa de UDP ma. I used to be independent. Brimbe freedom. Ni paré nga UDP ma e wor mo nakke bakato kam fala kam bamba mas sa fa ñu sewu sel li ñu jaranka furimo ñu jaranka no akam you know wor mo nga ni pare nga PPP ba ni pare nga GDC ma. To be independent is nice. You have this free ride approach where I say mobile scrutinize no where about need you subscribe to Mobodo Ndaw do so join Ben party nak man malen ko wa bu len waste some time because he wants to criticize. I'm a criticism. He likes criticizing. No, never criticize. So to go see Bimbela boy of Enyola. So if you like criticizing, don't book up empathy. Because if Mobola joins Doi, Hanga he cannot criticize Doi publicly. So Lolo they've called limit. Mena Mobola to you sound they number bindal post good enough tay the tonto because mom logo wa hek na la bindal post good but suma election jogere na wana save the money def ma caricature. But anyway, it's all political banter. Ala baraka bake me program ko vala jane sign. Thank you all for watching us on Bantaba. So okay, I'm talking about you two on Bantaba. Momo now is listening. Okay, I'll have a program for Saturday, inshallah. Saturday may guest appearance. I will try to reach out to Ibrahim Diba for us in Anole. And also Nyanta Kafolo Lesotla UDP on the 20. Wolfana Nyanta Nala Janne. Nyanti interview la UDP la on the 20 funding kewolu. Ila vice president for the secretary general for 15-20 minutes. Naina kacha. So ala baraka baka ala masuto ka Rusiala. We watch other programs on right now. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to Tunko Marena for being here with me. Allah baraka bage. Dole ko say recently you are APRC today because I put on green. Mange APRC today. Mange APRC today. Yalla tere mo nega APRC. Na buro da fore jor fo yalla ne kon dete APRC just kola mange fenti. Copy paste. Allah baraka bage. Allah masuto ka Rusiala. Ila ke ko nyaadi NPP la odiam la ba ami dawo trame dimma ngo bari this is interesting kunu way audio le bondi mala fe ka to fo jande ali ala be jumal ako UDP de nyante ako keba mukallafol dama a UDP fo kunu ko alje o sudo ba wala 1000 bureau to fo 100 ako NPP ko nyante haklo lawyer dabo tole de ako lawyer dabo la politique strategy ako ni momo chahantale so ade fo sa be panic mood le so ngala le alo be jubal amala fi ka to foja because sama sira audio de danga ate ade ka to audio de la moli en so ndema to foja so ni momo ya to fo ite la to fo ma to fo banda bade alkana to foja ngani sama wida but I audio de la sisla la friend nom ako UDP I kebal menjo sutoba 60 years plus itara fo mo keme ako all the meeting wala UDP la strategy here and there so ngala ali alo nambe jumala binda bara nyine baraka baka ala ma sito se rosi ala baraka baka thank you so much thank you ala ma wala ro di ala ma sito di ala ma tiglo di ata thank you so much Thank you, Jerry Cisse. Thank you, Cisse Konongo. Thank you, copy paste. In the baram in Invita Muso, Abaraka Bake, Marabi S. Jami, Abaraka. Thank you to all of you. For Sibito, inshallah. Sibito, I think there are a few programs going on in UDP. Abaraka Bake, thank you so much. Abaraka. It's 9 minutes to 10 in the UK right now, 9 minutes to 11 in Hamburg City right now. Obviously, it should be 8 minutes to 9 p.m. in the Gambia right now. Allah barakabake. For Sibitulongo, inshallah, we'll continue the discussion on Bantaba. Tunko Marena in Bamba Masun, they should study a program here. Alpha Mother one the first Sana Jalali, Ndoma. Whenever it's busy, Ngala for a night chance to have a show. My dad liked this song. Okay. Where's Langsongo Inke? Langsongo. Saying Sunkaro Bandel. I love Langsongo. I know. Ano nyanda na program start la membe keri na limbamba ma sunkaro tabira sayna UDP manifesto hour. We'll try to fix a date on that one, inshallah. Ablai Dabo, thank you. Like I do this one go. The broadcast will end in under a minute. Allah Baraka. I will terminate the broadcast in under a minute.